Hello, teacher. Hello, teacher.
Right. Hi, Nicholas. I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Good. Tell me. How was your holiday?
holiday was good.
Mhm. Tell me more.
Uh, it was fun. Going to Japan.
Tell me more.
Um, mm,
Go ahead and finish your food first. All right. It's okay.
I went to Japan and you know what?
Sounds good. And then,
Then went to some poly open house, and I also
what do you? Oh, you mean in Singapore? I'm sorry. I thought you go to Japan for the open house.
what?
Okay. And then,
Uh, then I stay at home a lot, and my friends came yesterday.
which sounds very good. Um, can I confirm that you haven't done much productive thing this holiday?
I have done some like the chemistry paper. I finished just section A and B. So I'm only left with the
Chemistry
last three
paper.
section C questions.
Okay, all right. You mean there's a holiday homework in the form of chemistry paper,
Remember the paper?
as in holiday homework, is it?
Yeah.
I see there's a holiday homework. Okay, I understand. Right. What I'm trying to say is that I would be very happy if you don't do much productive work in the holiday. Time to relax and chill. Really. Next week, things will start up quite fast now, because there isn't much time. Term four, you only have less than half of the term. Then they want to do end of year with you guys. In fact, usually the end of year is at week 5 of term four. That's crazy short. Everybody will feel the shortness of the time. So I'm very happy if you can get a very good and long holiday this month. Really, I'm very happy. That's what I'm trying to say. Right? I don't really want you to do a lot of productive work on holiday.
Mm.
That's not what holiday is for. Right? So if that's what you have, hopefully support it. Today we meet for one time before next week, right? That's no other action. Just want to make sure a few things, okay? Do you have any holiday homework to clarify?
Yeah.
Okay. We will do only half an hour, right? And then the remaining 1 hour, we'll do future topics in
No, no, no,
anticipation
no.
of. Mhm.
Okay, wait. Never mind. Just see what happens.
You're saying?
No, never mind, never mind. Just see what happens.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, you want to start the thing now?
Okay, Nicholas, I was saying half an hour for your holiday homework. Make it so. Make it enough. And then the remaining 1 hour, we'll do the future topics in
Can
anticipation.
you do 45,
Okay?
45?
I don't understand.
45 holiday homework, 45 future topic.
Usually you'll extend more than 45. So let's start with half an hour and maybe we'll extend it. Okay, that's good. Okay,
Okay.
I'm in the newest Jamboard, but if you want another one, just ask.
The holiday homework is literally just the same thing.
Okay. Screenshot this and put it in.
No, it's this one. Oh my.
Oh, that thing of that you show me. Oh, but how
Yes.
come the Jamboard doesn't contain this? Maybe it's in the other Jamboard. No. Okay, never mind. Now, are you screenshotting? Because I cannot read it.
Yeah, I'll screenshot. This one is the yeah.
Now, for the graphite good conductor and diamond insulator, I expect you to be able to answer. That is totally from the syllabus. It is not outside the syllabus now. Can you do
Yeah,
it yourself?
it's just talking about the amount of. It's just talking about the free electrons in the number of bonds or something.
And diamond doesn't have it, I suppose, yeah. And that's it, look. That's it. I mean, you can do it yourself, yeah? We'll move on to part two, okay? Now, is your question on part two?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to read your working first. I think you're already on point. This is already 1 mark. And 1 mark is very good because it's on point. Okay. Why is it only 1 mark? Because, for example, the second mark will be explaining why diamond is hard. I think it's just the reverse of this. So that's
Yeah,
definitely
I
2
know.
marks.
But the thing I don't know,
Right?
what about the last 2 marks?
Right. So how do you explain, how do you answer the question? Right? The question is something like this. Explain the following statement. Your answer did not, so to speak, explain the rated 10 over 10 less than 1. You only
No,
have
what?
to address that. Read the question one more time.
Oh,
10
10 over
over
10.
10.
I thought, what do you mean by
And then
10 over
graphite
10
less than.
less? Oh, you mean, I heard wrongly.
Uh-huh. Now, if you never address that in the answer, you will always lose 1 mark because addressing that is answering the question. You are already on point, so I feel that you are very close to
No,
answering
because
the
you see,
question.
right,
Very, very close.
I don't think I can just write simply that, like, how do you explain about that because the force attraction requires lots of energy, it becomes highest ratio 10 over 10. How?
Why don't we focus on graphite first? Because you wrote the graphite one first. Makes sense? For some reason, you choose the graphite first, and that's totally fine. Okay, this 1 mark needs to become 2 marks by hardness less than 1. You have to address that thing. Okay, now what's your last sentence? That requires little energy to overcome. That is already something very sweet and on the spot. Usually, this is referring to the melting point. But this also refers to general physical force that requires little energy or force to overcome. Why is force such a big deal? Because hardness is not talking about, melting point, but hardness is talking about overcoming it with force.
So do I say like,
They even use
so do
the
I
word
say,
force in there.
no,
Go
because you
ahead.
see, right, I know, I'm not understanding, because you see, the word that requires little energy to overcome, right? I know I cannot try.
Mhm.
So the hardest of graphite is less than one. I need to understand why. I need to write why it's less than one.
Believe it or not, you already wrote the why, but you do not realize it, so to speak. Okay, how come you already wrote the why? Because weak intermolecular forces requires little, in this case, I will use force to overcome. Force is totally fine. Because it's weak intermolecular force requires little force. It makes a lot of sense, right? That is the explanation why the hardness of graphite is less than one. So you can immediately write that and get 2 marks.
So I can just write. So the hardness of graphite is less than one.
Is I would say very small. I would say very small because weak requires little force. So it is a very, I know, sorry, it is a soft material.
I
I'll
think I
say
have
the
to write
reverse of
about
hardness,
like how the
soft.
question is written.
Now you say things which are correct. So go ahead and write them. Go ahead.
I have to say, so the hardness of graphite is less than one. That's how the question is written.
Yeah, go ahead and write that down. Yeah.
Okay, so I heard before that after I write the diamond and as you said, so the hardness of diamond is 10/10. I have to say, I have to write, is that all? That's all.
Yeah, but you have to explain why diamond is hard.
Yeah, no. After I write the explanation, like basically the opposite of graphite lah, but it's more stronger. After I write that, I write about diamond. I have to just say, so the hardness of diamond is 10/10.
And that is considered answering the question,
4 marks.
if that makes sense. The last mark lah, 1-1-1-1.
I cannot say each carbon atom in diamond is covalently bonded to 4 other carbon atoms with strong. Wait, no. Each Yeah, can I
which
simply say
requires
each
which
carbon each
requires
carbon atom in diamond is covalently bonded to 4 other carbon atoms, which requires much energy to overcome.
I would in this case not use energy but force for the sake of hardness. Energy is slightly
Can I
more
wait?
suitable
Do I
for
get rid
the
of the word
melting point.
energy?
One more time, I already say to you, it's force. I'm not here to debate with you. I am
No. I
suggesting
say, do I get
force.
rid of energy? I never say it
Yes.
because I heard the last part. They said you said something about whatever. Okay, so I wrote the word that says that requires little energy. I write that requires little force to overcome. Right?
But I think you have to use the word small force or weak force, little force. Maybe not the best English.
I want to say it requires lesser energy. No, lesser. No.
Smaller force or
Okay
very
lah,
big
smaller
force or
force.
strong force. Strong and weak is probably a very good adjective.
Yeah, weaker
Probably.
force.
Mhm. By the way, your video is off for some reason.
Ah.
There you go. Okay.
My phone is being weird.
Your phone is fine. Your phone is fine. Now it seems fine.
Okay, so that requires weaker force.
Yeah, I guess.
Then I
It's
just say
already on fine. So
each carbon atom in diamond is covalently bonded to 4 other carbon atoms that requires do I say stronger force or stronger amounts of force?
We are talking about 10 to 10. I think you have to use a very strong adjective, if that makes sense. You don't use something hesitant like stronger. It's
Strongest.
10 over 10, you know. Very strong, maybe. Very strong. I mean, it's 10 over 10, right? So,
Very strong.
It
requires
warrants
very
this
strong.
adjective.
Requires a very strong
Force.
force to overcome.
Yeah.
So the hardness of diamond. Oh wait. So the hardness of diamond can be rated 10 over 10.
Okay.
So the hardness of diamond can be rated 10 over 10. Yeah.
Now, I will tell you what I know fully. If you're already happy with your answer, then I will tell you what I know fully. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you happy with your answer? Right? Okay. Now I will explain to you what more ratio is. The more scale thing. The reason why I do this after you're happy is because this won't happen again. It won't come out in exam again. More scale is going to be used this time, and that's it. Look. You understand what I'm saying, right? This is outside the syllabus, man. They won't use it. So I'm telling you to give you more understanding of more, but it will not benefit you in the future directly. Don't make too much fuss about it, just for your information. Okay. Now, this is how I will improve your answer because I know how more scale work. Okay. In the diamond side requires very strong force to overcome. The hardness of diamond can be rated 10 to 10 because no other substance can scratch it. No other substance can scratch it. They did tell you about scratching one mineral with another. 10 over 10 implies that nothing can scratch him. That means nothing can provide that very strong force.
You see,
that
I'm
will.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, don't comment based on your understanding. I'm telling you what is most. Don't debate. Don't also bother that you don't understand. It is just how most scale works. It doesn't matter because
It's not
it
that I
won't
don't
come out.
understand. I'm saying, can I really write because diamond cannot get stretched by anything? I know it cannot be stretched by anything else, but like it's not
Yeah.
really listed in the question or like the passage.
It is. It is. It is. Read. By scratching one mineral with another, their relative hardness can
No,
be
it doesn't
determined.
say like specifically in the passage that diamond cannot be stretched by anything else.
Then why would the rating be 10 over 10?
It only says that diamond highest ratio is 10 over 10. It doesn't say specifically diamond cannot be. Because
by scratching one mineral with another, the moment you debate one more time, I won't explain to you because it doesn't matter. I don't want to debate with you. If you cannot accept the new knowledge, it does not matter. I don't want to debate with you. I'm telling you how most scale works. Do you want or not?
Okay.
That's why I say when you're happy with your answer, I also don't complain about your answer. Your answer is good already. Can we not debate? I don't want to debate with you, man. It doesn't end well. Okay, let's stop here. Okay, let's just answer C. Explain why carbon can combine chemically with other elements to form blah 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 blah. Do you have any idea how to answer C?
Explain why carbon can combine chemically with other elements to form compounds with structures that are different. Explain why carbon can combine chemically with other elements to form compounds.
Elliot, I
Structures.
can see you, yeah? Just a moment.
Do I have to say there is a reasoning because carbon is carbon's an element or that, or is it because carbon
Yeah.
doesn't have a complete valence electron ring?
Okay, let's see what it means. Yeah. So in diamond and in graphite, you can consider the valence structure to be full, valence shell to be full, because it's quite stable, right?
Mhm.
So imagine CO2. When you say carbon can combine chemically with other elements, it means like, how come carbon can change from diamond to CO2? Or how come carbon can change from graphite to methane, for example, CH4. How come he can do that? That's nothing special, right? You learn in chemistry, reaction happens, right? When you burn coal, which is C, right, another form of, another form of carbon, it just becomes CO2. When you burn graphite, it also becomes CO2. When you burn diamond, it also becomes CO2. Uh, how come reactions happen? Basically, that's what the question means. Can you try to answer that, or should I give you some?
Wait, can you repeat that?
So one more time, I can phrase this question as, how come C can become CO2? C plus O2, carbon combined with O2 becomes, well, CO2. How come that reaction happens? That's another way of saying the question. Am I making sense or what?
Wait, let me think.
If you can think about a reason, I would be very proud because it's difficult to say. This one is not a very standard question.
Wait,
Okay,
can
but
you
if you
repeat what you say
can,
again?
try give it a try. One more time. I'm rephrasing the question for your benefit. How come C plus O2 becomes CO2? How come can?
Because with C plus O2 becomes CO2.
Yeah, why are you surprised with that reaction? That's just burning of carbon.
No. I'm trying to
Okay.
say, did I hear you listen to you correctly? Did I hear correctly?
Yes, I've said that 3 times already. 3 times already.
Why CO plus O2 becomes CO2?
No, C plus O2 becomes CO2.
Yeah, that's what I said. Because
Go and answer this. I want to talk to Elliot. Elliot, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, Elliot. Now, long time no see. Now, first thing I want to hear from you. Did you have a good holiday or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check further, yeah, because it's very important. Did you have a tiring holiday?
Yeah, also.
Why is the holiday tiring to you, if I may know?
Because got assignments, like a lot to do. A lot of papers.
Assignment. So you mean holiday homework, is it? You mean holiday homework?
Yeah.
A holiday homework that you're supposed to finish papers, submit after holiday, something like that.
Yeah, but also this week I had school also. So then the teachers made the deadline earlier. So I got lesser time to do.
Oh.
wait, teacher.
Okay, just a minute, Nicholas. So, Elliot, do you want to finish your holiday homework here first? Let's settle any question you have. Is that what you want?
I just got like a chem paper left though.
I know you can discuss it, but not everything. Like maybe discuss the hardest question or something like that. Does that make some sense? Helps you a bit. I'll give you half an hour first. So you gotta choose your question. Cannot do everything, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, half an hour plus. Okay, I'll see you in the Jamboard, and then let's discuss the question. Yes, Nicholas, you have an idea?
Is it because C plus O2 becomes CO2 because the valence electrons will become full?
Isn't the valence electron of C already full? Wait, yes or no? Sorry, do you know whether it is full or not? Or not sure?
No.
It is full because, as you have said, each carbon atom in diamond is bonded to four other, and therefore it's
Talking
full.
you're talking about diamond. I thought this means C. Just C. Why C plus O2 becomes CO2? Just one C.
In your chemistry learning, is there ever a C which is alone by itself? What you learn is no, there isn't. It's either graphite or diamond or coal, which you don't know what coal is, lah, but it's not an independent C. It
Because
cannot be an
the question says
independent C.
explain why carbon. Specifically just carbon.
Nicholas Adelio, your chemistry, carbon doesn't exist as independent carbon. Same thing as a chlorine atom cannot exist as a chlorine atom by itself. It will immediately bond with another chlorine. That is what you're learning in section. That's a concept you're learning. That means the concept of it is possible for C to exist independently of other C is not possible in reality. It's not that it's theoretically impossible, but in practice, you never found a C independent of other C. It is always bonded somehow with somebody else. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That is what it is implied here, no matter what you think.
Mm.
Would that be okay?
Mm.
So I'll rephrase myself. Why diamond can combine with oxygen to become CO2?
Mm. Uh,
It's not easy to answer, so I'll grant you
why
that.
diamond and combine with oxygen? I don't know.
Fair enough. Let me confirm one thing first before I answer. You have not learned what they call the enthalpy of reaction. You know, exothermic, endothermic. Never heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then how about bond breaking and bond forming? Have you learned that?
No.
Then what can I do? What can I use to help you answer? Can I confirm whether this is a prelim paper or end of year 3 paper or something?
This is a mid-year.
Mid-year or year 3 or year 4?
Sec 3. From peer
Oh
secondary 3.
my. Oh, wow. So how can I answer without all those concepts when I think about it? You cannot use enthalpy. You cannot use bond breaking, bond forming. Okay, then I'll simply use what Sec 3 know. Very fair. Okay, very fair. Sec 3 term 2. Okay, so even though graphite, even though diamond, a form of carbon, right? Even though diamond is has a full covalent shell, right? He can combine chemically with other elements as long as the resultant structure, the resultant compound, also has a full covalent shell. That's at most I can answer with your current knowledge.
So basically, wait, you say it can combine with something else if it has a full covalent shell.
Something like diamond is full, right? Diamond is
Yeah.
full plus oxygen, and oxygen also full. So why don't you stay full? The only answer I can give you right now is because CO2, the result, is also full, man. So, everybody's happy, it's full become another type of full. Okay lah, can lah. No laws broken lah, something like that. That's what I'm saying right now. Because that's all we can do right now with term 2 sec 3 chem.
Let me think. Wait, so carbon, a diamond can combine with other elements
To form
form
a different
compounds.
compound with different structure, right? Different structure.
Right.
Because as long as the resultant structure
some resultant structure
is also have full valence shells,
is valence shells.
it's fine. It's fine. That's fine.
So that carbon can combine chemically with other elements to form compounds. If the resulting structure has a full valent electron
Shell
ring.
also. Yeah, full valence. I guess you can call it shell, like the shell.
Valence
For the
shell.
carbon, maybe for the carbon, it's for the carbon and the other elements. Maybe just to be clear.
These 2 marks. So I'll see how you see.
You try that. I'm trying my best not to use the future knowledge. Elliot, do you have trouble choosing your questions to discuss? Am I even in the right Jamboard? So did you make a new Jamboard or something?
Oh, I haven't. Well, I choose some questions.
Okay, choose first, and then you tell me if you make a new one. I'm already in something. I just follow you.
I send a new one.
Okay. I'll follow with the new one. Let me try it. This you haven't sent, right? Is that the new one? Okay, maybe.
Carbon can combine chemically with other elements to form compounds if the resulting compound has a full electron shell.
I guess for both the carbon and the other element also.
If the result, not compound. If all the different elements has a full electron shell.
In the resulting compound, if all the elements in the resulting compound, there's a full electron shell. Or half, I guess, in English.
If all the elements
in the resulting compound have full electron shells.
Have a full. Carbon can combine chemically with other elements to form compounds if all the elements in the resulting compound kind of have a full electron shell. Yeah.
But I'll apologize beforehand. I'm very skeptical of this answer because it's very limited. I'm thinking in terms of O levels.
It seems weird, but I feel like the teacher can tell me a good one.
More answer. Yeah, teacher will tell me more. Yeah. Because I don't know how much I should go into the future.
Also, I have one more holiday homework question. Yeah, it's not chem anymore. It's running out of time.
But it's running out of time. Okay. Kindly put them in, yeah. Okay, ammonia. Okay, right, yes.
Sure.
Yes, Nicholas.
So I feel like the chemistry should be done. I can complete the rest myself, but
sure.
I still have one. I said one other. I hate this lucky. I said one holiday homework I want to complete, and it's like one question from my email.
Yes, come on, quickly, put it in.
Because you see, one problem I have with the holidays is that I can sometimes forget about something, and so I need a refresher of this.
Quickly, put it in, quickly. Okay, put them in, please.
This is the first one.
Yep. Okay. Elliot, do you have difficulty putting the questions in?
I'm putting it now.
Okay. Right. Okay, when you're ready, tell me, yeah, because I think I can explain already. Okay, for you first, Nicholas, yes? Right. Now, this is the in this word problem. Okay, they really like this kind of question. The good news is it is a very easy question, but sometimes we view it as hard. But let's learn on why this is a very easy question. Let's learn, okay? Okay. Now, in this type of question, blah, 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 word problem, blah, 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 whatever they tell you, in the end, it boils down to a formula. It boils down to a formula. Then let me make this formula bigger. This formula is extremely confusing because currently you have 1, 2, 3, 4 unknowns, correct? 4 unknowns. But look at the question. The question already tells you the value of A and K. So 2 unknowns, correct? He's implying that I only want the 2 unknowns, which means you need 2 equations, simultaneous equation concept. Okay. So far, so good. And therefore, these 4 unknown, they, as a question maker, have the responsibility of, reducing it to only 2. They cannot stick with 4.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Can you do it?
Wait. I think I can do if I remember the population P, I can make it 100,000 and T becomes 0.
I agree. And then the other equation is you get another one.
P is 500,000 and T is 10.
Very good. Go and do it. You get your 3 marks. Okay. Elliot, are you ready to discuss this question again?
Yeah.
Okay. The ammonia one. Let me confirm one thing. I almost never teach you chemistry yet. Almost never, you see. I mean, theoretically, I've been teaching you for 2 months, but only one time, right? How good are you with the ammonia topic? The Haber process?
I don't think I'm that good.
Okay. Now, here's the good news and the bad news. The bad news is this is standard. This is standard. This is standard. This is not standard. This is not standard. Not standard. In fact, this is not in the syllabus. Okay. So, however, this is super standard and in the syllabus. That's the bad news. The good news is it is standard and in the syllabus. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just have to memorize or understand. If you have time, please understand them. Now I'll tell you the answers, okay? The equation is supposed to be very, very simple. You start with what? You start with, no. You end with ammonia. Make sense or not? I mean, you're supposed to make ammonia, so you end with ammonia. Then? Elliot, are you okay?
Yeah.
Then your raw material is the genius of Haber, Mr. Haber Fritz. The genius of Fritz Haber is to make ammonia using free stuff. Here is the free stuff. N2 is free. Do you know what?
Why?
From the air. Then
Okay.
you fractional distillate from the air, you get plus H2. H2 is technically not free, but it is a waste product. A waste product from one of the OChem process, the cracking process. The cracking process produces H2 and they do not know what to do with it. So it's a waste product. They usually throw it. Good luck, just use that. So far, so good.
Yeah.
One is free from the air. One is free from another process, which is very popular. It's very popular in cracking. Okay. Now, use a reversible because the Haber process is reversible. That's the only reason why they introduced to it. They want to talk about reversible process. It's not so much about the Haber. I guess Haber also good. Now, can you balance this reaction, please? Even though it's reversible, the balancing works the same one. Nicholas, make your camera better. I want to see your whole working. Seems to be good.
Okay,
It cannot just, yeah, it cannot just zoom out.
wait, I have an idea. Just do this simply. Oh, so too much.
It's worse. It's worse. Yeah, I want to see the left-hand side. I want to see the left-hand side. This. Yeah, nice. Oh, okay. Your A is correct. Good. I'm very happy with the A. Now all you have to do is find the K. Yeah, all you have to do is find the K.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And Elliot,
Okay,
what I
so
call
it's
it,
divided by this.
the state symbol is
Next is symbol.
yeah, state symbol. You need, I mean, you assume that every time they write an equation, they ask you to write an equation, you assume that you want to write down completely, which means
60
including the
E,
state symbol.
60 E.
Oh, I thought usually only when they ask.
100,000 E. 100,000 E.
Did your teacher say that?
Yeah.
I won't contradict your teacher, yeah? Okay. But now, the three usual operating condition of upper process is the three things are standard is pressure, temperature, and catalyst. Yeah, that's the standard thing that you memorize. Now. As for the numbers, it's a bit of a memorization. So what we do, like they give 2 marks. I say that you just memorize it. Okay. So what it is. Wait, according to your syllabus will be
E minus K.
but never mind, this is quite standard. 200 atmosphere, 450 degrees Celsius, iron, a cheap catalyst. Again, this is a method of cheapness. Cheap. So you gotta memorize that.
Wait, I think this the chapter that I think I missed out this whole chapter.
E minus K.
It must be lah. But as you can tell, it is standard in syllabus and it at least gives you 4 marks. And 4 marks is something, I guess, if that makes sense.
E minus K. E.
So quickly add make it so, right?
E minus K. E.
I would have expected you to look at this in your notes stuff, right? It's a bit.
E ln.
Never mind, just do it quickly. Just do it.
E carried by ln. Minus K.
Nicholas, are you struggling right now?
No. I'm making sure it's correct. Wait, sorry. E minus K. Use ln. Make it minus K. E minus K. Use ln.
Okay. Since when do you have a very nice touch tablet?
It's the school iPad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, how come I never understood? How come I never know? Okay, never mind. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Right. Okay. So the two modern commercial use of ammonia is also standard and in the syllabus. First thing is to make fertilizer. Okay, and secondly, to make explosives. Right. That's a very standard thing. Usually people in it. Right. Now, part B. Part B is more worth to discuss. 2 marks and then 3 marks. Right. The 3 marks is going to be very easy. The 2 marks, if you can, that would be great. Now, 2 marks, I tell you, this is not standard, not even in the syllabus. This is actually good news. You know why?
How come?
Because if it is not in the syllabus and they are the one who put it in, the question paper has an obligation. What is the obligation of the question? What is the obligation of a question paper when they put something not in syllabus, and they do that a lot? What's the obligation?
I don't know. Must be something you learn before.
Hey, it's not in the syllabus. It is not something you learned before. Although it will be something you can understand. That's the first obligation. What do I mean by that? They are supposed to provide you with what? Nicholas. Slow down. Elliot, they are supposed to provide you with what you need. They are supposed to provide you with what you need. If it is not in the syllabus, that is the good news. And I can confirm you that they totally give you everything. Whatever you need, it is given. Now I want you to read what they give you and then answer this question. Currently, we're doing reading comprehension, a very important skill in chemistry. Nicholas, they don't like decimal points in AMAT. So stick with the second last. Don't give them the decimal point. They don't like it. They don't like it.
Oh, I'll put it there just in case.
You know what? Up to you.
No, you see, I put it there because the answer is right here.
Oh my goodness. And Saki, why do you do that? No, then I won't blame you. You're not at fault. If the answer is say so, hopefully your teacher knows what he's doing. Because O level does not do this.
Then
No, that's
they
not your
want
fault.
T.
That's not your fault. No, it's really not your fault. Really not your fault. So sorry about that. Yeah, I forget your school always give you answer key one.
Okay, so P. So they want T. T is the time in year. T is the time in years. They want T. Push here. Yeah, T.
Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Okay, I can tell you, Elliot, you're reading the question properly. Isn't this what they tell you, right? So
Yeah.
can you balance it? Can you balance it? I'm very proud that you recognize steam is H2O gas. I like what you read already. Definitely your reading comprehension is good. So now this is the first mark. Second mark is balance everything.
Oh, wait, how many?
Balancing skill. Okay, start with 2. Okay, fine. Elliot, you're concerned with the fraction, isn't it?
Yeah.
As your teacher told you this, just write the fraction and then everything times 2 lah. Finish it. Which is what you're doing right now. The difference is you times 2 first and then you write down the finals. I would prefer that you write down the fraction and then everything times 2. It's just much easier. But if you can handle it, I guess it's okay lah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay, good. That's 2 marks. Now, part 2. Is part 2 in the syllabus or not?
Yes, I think so.
Can you do it?
0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, maybe.
Give it a try. There's a lot of marks for redox. Usually they teach you 2. So already enticing
One pen.
and frankly speaking,
One pen.
not
One
difficult.
pen. And then 5.
Show me what you got.
Okay.
Show me what you got. Go ahead and write down the oxidation state in the part 1. You don't have to rewrite the question. I think it's okay one. Nicholas, what you are doing is fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
see.
Can you
Okay.
continue from here?
Okay, wait. So I need to, let me guess. I have to put this. Okay, it's gonna be really confusing because of the weird numbers here. Okay. Let me guess. Okay. Will this work?
But the problem is if you do this, you will not get the exact answer first. This is gonna give you immediately the decimal. In EMAT, it's okay, but in AMAT, they want to see the exact answer first before the decimal. I'll just follow what your school wants.
No. Wait.
Because what you're doing is fine, you see. What you're doing is really fine. And this is the answer. This is the answer.
Can I just do this? Like I say, to whole number, like to nearest year or something like that. To nearest whole number.
You do have to do that. That one you have to do. That's fine.
That is to
And your answer is wrong.
wait. Wait.
Your answer is
Wait.
wrong.
No. I'm putting t equal 14. The answer is 2014.
Your answer is wrong.
Why?
You're not using your logic here. You're not using your logic. Your logic is very important here. The answer is either 14 or 15. And maybe we can say that either 14 or 15. Okay?
No,
Either
they say
14 or
in which
15.
year will it first exceed 1 million? It's 20. It's
Just put
20.
14. Just put 14 in your original equation and see whether it gives you 1 million. Put
Wait,
14, please.
It's
That's your answer.
14.3.
Yeah, I know. Just put 14 because your answer is 14. Go and put it in your original
No, because okay,
equation.
I know why I'm wrong. I know why I'm wrong. In which year will it first exit? It's not 14 because it's 14.3. It's slightly later. It's in 2014, but slightly later than 2014. It's probably like what March, not like 1st January 2014. So I feel like
Everything
it should be
forward.
2015. But like,
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. You know what? Maybe you're right. You know what? Wait.
they say in which year, right? And it's in 14.3. So it will reach 1 million like in the middle of 2014. So I feel like 2014
you're
should
right.
be.
You're correct. You're absolutely correct. I'm the one which, because it is January. You're absolutely correct. Okay, that's done.
To whole number. So the answer is 2014. Yeah.
Oh dear, I'm worried a bit.
Why?
Never mind. In this case, you're correct. No, in this case, you're correct. So I shouldn't comment, right? In this case, you are absolutely correct.
T
Credit
equal
there,
R
credit
and
where it's
whatever.
due.
So be T equal 14 and 14 is T equal 14 and 14 is two whole number. So it's 2014. Yeah. Okay. Okay, never mind. I won't. I'm just gonna hold it in.
Yeah, can we finish it? The
Huh?
homework done.
It's done, yeah.
Can we end? Okay, good. Congratulations for settling your holiday homework. Really, I'm very happy, right? We will move on to the future. Okay, let's revise. Let's see what's going on here, right? So first thing first, amen. What's going on in amen? Did you remember the last time you studied amen?
I mean, the holiday homework is
class.
literally what we last did.
Which is logarithm.
Logarithm, word problems, and graphs. As in the same formula,
Okay.
the P equal A.
Right. That's right. Have I told you how many marks will the future topics be?
The future topics.
Yeah.
Will it be like 10 marks?
Almost. Now look at the page 5. Look at page 5. So I'm telling you what happens after logarithm. So very likely coordinate geometry around 10 marks. I guess this is the highest mark. And then coordinate geometry has two natural continuation of circle coordinate geometry, which is around 8 marks, and then linear law, which is around 7 marks. This is a lot. These three things are a lot of marks. Okay, this is supposed to be easy and fast. Good news. This is the easiest and the most fruitful topic in amen. 10 marks is a lot, and if you know how to do it, it's very fast. Easy, fast, a lot of marks. Good stuff, right? Circle coordinate geometry, if you do not understand, becomes very hard. I plan to make it easy for you also. Okay, easy but a bit slower.
So 10 marks, easy and fast is linear law, choreography.
Easy and slow. Unfortunately, easy and slow. Unfortunately, drawing crafts. It will be slow. Bye-bye, unfortunate.
And
But
then
it at
what's
least
it, how
can
you
be
call
easy.
it? Choreography.
Coordinate geometry.
Coordinate geometry.
Coordinates and everything. So the other one is circle. Coordinate geometry can be made easy, but I think you have to go through it slow. It's very tricky, but it's easy if you know how to do it. You seem to be the guy who is patient enough to do slow things. That's your advantage, Nicholas. You are patient with slow process. In fact, you want it to be slow. You don't want it to be too fast. I'm telling this to emphasize that it will be an advantage to you if you understand the topic. If you understand the topic. Now, for this amount of marks, which is 25 marks, I mean, it's worth mastering them for end of year. As a comparison, logarithm will have 2 questions. One maybe 4 marks, maybe 1 3 marks, maybe like something like that. So maybe you can call this worth logarithm topic, but coordinate geometry is worth more than logarithm. Same thing with circle. That's a comparison. So far, so good. This is why, because I feel that these 3 topics will be suitable to you, definitely suitable. I want to make sure you master them. Okay, right now. Okay, now you have no other objection. This is what I'm going to do today, the coordinate geometry one first. Okay, would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me confirm that you have some sort of 10-year series or something like that.
I don't.
You don't have your 10-year series. That's very weird. Let me get something for you just maybe. Now, Elliot, I've seen you writing. The writing is very slow. Now, let me confirm something with you, Elliot. Yes. Your writing is very nice. I must admit, I'm still very amazed. Are you supposed to submit the digital version of this paper?
Yeah, I think so.
That means you don't have to redo this, right? You don't have to waste time redoing this. This is immediately can be submitted, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Now, you know the oxygen, yeah, okay, fine. I cannot see your full wording. Can I see it first? Full wording. Make it smaller. Thank you. The N, I want to see the N. Where's the N? The N is from. Oh, sure. Oh, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'm totally happy with the answer. I just wish it's written faster. It's okay, right? It's okay. Okay, next question, please. You put it in there. Now, for you, Nicholas, I'll put in some question, I guess. Now, choose a random school. Nicholas, Chinese girl or CHIJ, I guess.
CHIJ.
Okay, let's go for CHIJ. I'm going to get a question from there. There you go. Okay. I have shown you an exam level question in the next page, Nicholas. I'll show you an exam level question in the next page.
Oh.
Okay. As promised, this is around 10 marks, right? Okay. Right. In fact, oh no, that's normal. The area is okay, good. So I'll explain what this topic. Okay. Elliot, can you do this question by yourself?
I don't. I'm very bad at this type of question. Finding concentration.
Okay, Nicholas, sorry, I have to help Elliot a little bit first. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. If you want to try this question first, totally blank, I'm very proud of you. If not, do something else first. Apologies, okay.
Okay, then let me go do that thing I was holding in. I need to go toilet
Can.
first.
Go. Okay, Elliot, now, you did the equation first, so do you have it? You really need the equation. They even tell you.
No.
Now, it is true that you're bad. You are bad until you don't even know this kind of question definitely require equation. Okay, they have to tell you and you still don't realize it. It is true that you're bad. So now let's work out the equation B first. We really need it. Nothing else to be done.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like when you say if got equation, I thought you meant like a piece of paper with like all the equation.
Oh, no. I mean, for this question.
I mean, it says equation,
You have
so yeah.
So write down the equation. You really need it. Even without them telling you, you are supposed to think about like, what's the equation now? Where is the equation? I need it. Okay. Hey, where's the equation? Where's the equation?
What? Huh?
Equation in B. Where's the equation?
Oh,
You need the equation.
oh.
All right, give it a try. If you cannot write an equation, we'll work it out together. Okay, and your page. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess so. All right. Sounds about right. Okay, good. And then, nice, very nice. And then let's close the balance. Elliot, did your teacher teach you who to prioritize when balancing?
Huh?
Like, did your teacher teach you who to prioritize when balancing? Which one to do first?
No.
I'll teach you not because you're bad. You're good. I know you're balancing, but you're slow. In exam, I guess in chemistry exam, having more time is an advantage. You have a time crunch. So all the time, I'm teaching you to make you faster, not because you're bad. Okay? Yeah? Okay, let me screenshot your reaction first. You gotta zoom out a bit. I cannot see the H2O. I cannot see the H2O. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me show you how we can do this very fast and very correct. If you focus on H, there are two here and there's one here. This is the totally wrong thing to prioritize. because there is 2H on the left. It's very confusing. What am I supposed to do? Is it supposed to be 3? And then how am I supposed to split the 3? Is it supposed to be 1 and something? I don't know. It's supposed to be 2? I don't know. If you focus on the H, you are practically making it hard because there is 2 on the left-hand side. There's only 1 on the right-hand side. Instead, focus on something which is 1 and 1. Only 1 on the left and 1 on the right. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You start with that. You prioritize this. Even though NaOH contains H, you're not prioritizing the H. You're prioritizing the NH. So 3 and 1. 1 is for emphasis. To be fair, it could have been 6 and 2, correct or not? But just start with 3 and 1 is totally fine. Okay. Who is the next guy to do? Well, the answer is the same. The guy which is only 1 on the left and 1 on the right. And thankfully, we have, this is a complex guy. Consider them as one package. Okay? Also 1 on the left and 1 on the right. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, prioritize that. So this is already 1. You don't change the 1. You just follow through. Oh, this must be 1. Correct?
Yeah.
It must be 1. And then when you have prioritized the 2 correct things, the red, the H, which is troublesome, is automatically done for you. You don't have to deal with it. How many H on the left? Good. Do you understand what I'm saying, Elliot?
Yeah.
Prioritizing the wrong thing is totally a waste of time and actually a bit dangerous, considering that you may make a mistake. Prioritizing the right thing makes things so much easier, and you gain time, and of course, you're correct. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, now you have this reaction, right? 3, 1, 1, 3. You did the mole ratio, right? Now, I have one question before you continue. This 15 centimeter cube and NaOH, the phrasing of the question is somewhat confusing. He said that the NaOH is excess, he said. He said that.
Yeah.
So, is 15 centimeter cube excess or not? I feel that this is a very confusing part of the question and you have to make a decision. What do you think? Is that 15 centimeter cube excess or not?
Yes, I think it's excess.
Okay. I think a bit differently, but I'll explain why. Now, you follow your thinking first. I haven't told you why I think it's different. Okay, I respect your thinking because, again, the question is so annoying. I feel the question is right. You do what you want first. I see your first step. I think it's correct. So you do first. Okay, I'll follow through with you. Yeah, I don't like this question. Why do you focus on sodium? Sodium hydroxide. Why?
I don't know.
Okay. Is it possible from the information that is given, they give you the volume of phosphoric acid, right? They give you the concentration of the phosphoric acid, the volume and the concentration of the phosphoric acid. You start with the number of mole of sodium phosphate. Did they give you anything, any information about the sodium phosphate?
No.
Then you cannot even use anything because they don't give you anything. It's not because you're wrong, but because they don't give you. Can you start with something that they gave you? Yes, Nicholas, you're back. And that would be phosphoric acid, right? Because they give you two things. Might be a good start, might be a good start. Okay, Nicholas, pay attention carefully in page 6. I'll give you a very brief overview of the topic, right? You need a lot of email here. I think it's a good news, not a bad news. It will strengthen your email. Okay. First, you need to know the 2D shapes of email. There are only 6 to worry about: square, rectangle, rhombus or diamond, parallelogram, weird stuff like trapezium, and weird stuff like triangle. These are the 6 popular shapes to use in a method, but you need it from email. So far, so good?
Wait, these are the popular sheets for email.
No, from email, use in email because it's an email question. From email, use here. This six shape, they like it a lot. They will alternate between these 6 shapes. If you have some weakness on these 6 shapes, definitely it will be how to say, you will be fixed here because you end up having to know them like something. Okay, so just saying that you will need them first. Shape. Okay. I like your answer, Elliot. Good. Now, Elliot, is that helpful or not?
Yes.
Good, very good. Now, Nicholas, you need one more thing. Y equals to mx plus c. I mean, you know this from EMAT, right?
Yeah.
That's about it. Look. That's about it. Now, what is new in AMAT? I'll show you. In AMAT, you need a few new things. If there are 2 lines which are parallel, the m of the first guy is the same as the m of the second guy. I think this makes a lot of sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Now, something new. If it is perpendicular, there's m1 and then m2. They give you one of the gradient. Now, give me a fraction, please.
Half.
Okay, but I'll have to make it minus half because m1 is, going down. So it must be a minus. Make sense so far? Would this be okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now, how do you find m2? If m2 is perpendicular to m1, then immediately, first of all, flip the sign. The sign is now positive. Flip the sign. Secondly, flip the fraction. It is guaranteed that the m2 is flip sign, flip fraction. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll show
Sign
you in
flip
Desmos.
fraction.
I'll show you in Desmos because I think you need to do this. And then just ignore the screen sharing. Yeah.
Wait. M2 is split. So it's plus 2.5. Plus 2, 1.
2 over 1, 2 over 1. So I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean. So for example, here is a line with the gradient of x line. There you go. Sorry, minus x. Then minus, right? So then let's find a line y equals to positive 2 over 1, just for emphasis, right? Over 1 x. And then plus whatever you want, slider key. Okay, you look at this line, the line does look, I guess, perpendicular. Okay, and no matter what the k is, see, the line stays perpendicular. Would this be okay so far?
No matter what the k is, the line stays perpendicular.
Therefore, the gradient minus half is perpendicular to the gradient positive 2 over 1. Is what I'm trying to say. Doesn't matter what the k is.
Wait, y equal half x, so y equal plus 2 1 x plus k. Sorry, but
I went a bit too
okay.
fast. Sorry.
Okay,
maybe I went a bit too fast. Okay, yeah, no problem. I went a bit too fast. My apologies. Right. So never mind the king. Now I'll give you another line. Give me another fraction.
3/4.
Okay, let's say 3 over 4 x, right? And then I teach you, oh, you want the line which is perpendicular to this guy. Easy lah. First, flip the sign. So it's negative, right? Secondly, flip the fraction 4 over 3 x. Now look at that. Doesn't it look like perpendicular to each other?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try one more. Let's try one more fraction, but you're going to do the perpendicular thing yourself. So one more fraction, please.
-1.
-1. Make it more complicated, please.
1.5.
Come on.
2/8. Wait, no. 3/8.
Negative, yeah?
Yeah.
3/8. Okay. Wow, very complicated. What is this, man? Okay, that's the graph, there's the line, and then I was telling you, oh, very easy to find the perpendicular line. What is it?
A3. Positive.
Positive 8 over 3. And let's see. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's all I'm saying. All right, stop the screen sharing.
Wow.
Okay, nothing complicated, but you will be using this a lot, like really a lot. Elliot, are you okay so far?
I don't know how to continue after this.
All right, the issue is the 15. The issue is the 15. Okay, the issue is the 15. All right, would you please do the part D first? I'll get back to you with the 15. The issue is that the question is not nicely phrased. Okay, so something like that. So you need to know this number 1 new thing, number 2 new thing, right? I think I believe nothing else. Let me check more that. All right. Then I'll tell you the strategy now, right? I'll tell you the strategy. For example, they want a coordinate for 4 marks. This 4 marks is extremely easy. Let me tell you why. Whenever they want a coordinate, there are only very few ways of achieving it. First of all, you have 2 lines intersecting. I hope that makes some sense. That's how you get a coordinate of intersection, right? Just like that and like that. I get a point, something like that. Would that make some sense?
2 lines, 1 intersection.
Yeah. I mean, 2 lines always intersect at 1 point. So I guess that's how you get a coordinate of R. For example, if I have this line and I have that line, I can intersect them and find R. For example. Okay. Unfortunately, in this question, it is not that easy at all. Unfortunately, they do make it hard. They do make it. Okay. So here's another way. You will have 1 line and half a point. What do I mean by half a point? You mean I have either the x or the y line. Either the x or the y of a coordinate. A point is always x, y. Okay, I either have the x or the y. It will be very easy to find the coordinate also. So far, so good?
One line. Wait, can you read 1 line? And
I'll show you an example. I have this line. I have this line. So I have this line. Correct? Okay. And then I have half a point. For example, I have, point R. I have 5, I don't know why, right? This is going to be so easy to find the y. You just put the x in and you find the y, finish. That's it already. That's what I'm saying. That's 1 line and half a point. It's so easy.
1 line and half a point. It's all half a point. Oh, no wonder.
Half a point.
Not a point.
Yeah, not a full point, but half a point. I mean,
because I didn't know what you mean by the half a point.
Correct. The teacher don't usually say that, but I just want to emphasize that that's the easiest thing ever, right? Easiest thing ever. Unfortunately, this question also does not have that. I don't think this question will allow you to get. It's so amazingly annoying, right? So, okay, now what else can you do? Okay. Actually, I know what this question wants. Okay, I'm going to ask you to practice first. Elliot, are you stuck so far? Just say, are you stuck?
I mean, I'm doing the other ones up.
Okay, okay, right. Now, I want you to find the line SR. Okay, that's the first thing I want you to do. Find the line SR. Okay. Later on, I will find you a second line. The second line is OR. And then you will intersect them. Later on, I'll tell you why this is the only method that works. But you do have to find the line OR and the line SR. That is what I want you to do, Nicholas. If you could, that would be very good. All right. One more time. Find the equation of the line SR and find the equation of the line OR.
Find the equation of the line SR and OR.
Yes. Yes. Those two lines.
SR and OR.
Correct. Definitely possible to find.
Can I use the gradient of P and Q to get S, R?
Absolutely. Absolutely you can. Absolutely. You got it. Good for you. Elliot, are you a bit stuck with this weird oxide?
No.
Okay, good.
The gradient is M, right?
Okay, the gradient is correct.
So the gradient is, yeah, I know what the gradient is.
Yes, you know the formula from method, right? No problem, you can run.
It's y2 minus 1. Yeah, y2 minus 1. Or the different.
Oh.
Please right, teacher.
I cannot see it. Let me check. Looks yeah, looks fine. Looks good. Now, Elliot, there are some mistakes, but first thing first, aren't you supposed to try to balance it? That's also important, right? Correct.
Oh.
Let's say what you're writing is correct. What you're writing, let's say it is P4.
Okay, how do I get C again?
H2O, and then use a point. Use a point. Use a point. The point that you're using. You're supposed to balance it. Correct.
Wait, teacher, wait, how?
Write down the C. Write down the C. Now, you're talking about the line PQ, right? Line PQ.
Yeah.
Line PQ, you have point P and you have point Q. You can use either of them.
What do you mean I can use either one?
Use point P.
Isn't C the
Use point P. You will find the C.
use point P? What do you mean by that?
Sometimes I hate the math. A coordinate is x comma y. The 3 is the x. The 2 is the y.
Yeah.
You still don't get it, seriously. Seriously.
I thought you. I wasn't looking at the formula. I was looking at something. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking I had to find C by actually finding C, not like by. Oh my god, I feel so stupid.
Yeah. But your email is getting stronger right now. Your email is stronger just by knowing this, right? So good for you. Is it balanced, Elliot? Oh, it is. It is balanced, isn't it, Elliot? It is, right? Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay, very good. So the second one will be very hard to balance, I think. I'll cut to the chase. Do you know a slightly different thing called H2SO3? Do you know that exists?
Oh yeah.
If you use that, which is called sulfuric acid,
Okay, so I have
you
it now, teacher.
have finished it. Okay. Now, Nicholas, I want you to try using 9,4. What do you think? Will you find the same answer or?
Definitely. You should.
Okay, give it a try just to strengthen your mind, right? So Elliot, back to the top question. Can I see your working so far? I want to screenshot. Okay. Now, Elliot, I don't think you're bad at this topic yet. I don't think you're bad.
Correct.
Very good, Nicholas. So you get this first line or get the second line. I think, Elliot, what causes you to be a bit wobbly is the fact that you don't put emphasis on the reaction. It feels like that to me. Feels like this, like me.
Oh, wait.
And secondly, you don't seem to be using what they give you. Instead, you're focusing on something you cannot get directly. I have to remind you to, hey, where's your reaction, And then I have to remind you that you know nothing about sodium phosphate, and yet you choose to focus on it. Instead, you have to be reminded that, hey, focus on phosphoric acid because you know everything. As a result, all these are wonderful and correct. As a result, these are all correct. You already got 2 marks on it. Okay. The problem is the last mark. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Now, the last mark is where I differ from you. And I think this is the mistake of the question maker. I think the question maker is making it very, very confusing. This 15 centimeter cube can be interpreted 2 ways. It can be interpreted as it is the excess volume. It can also be interpreted as of the excess volume, 15 centimeter cube is gone. For example, it can be interpreted as this excess is 50 centimeter cube. Out of that 50, 15 is being used. I can also interpret it that way. Just a minute, Nicholas. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
The interpretation is double, and therefore the question is very bad. A question is not supposed to do this. A question is supposed to be very clear. My interpretation is that this is not excess. This is what is being used. That's my interpretation, and that is not a good thing because I have to use logic. My logic is you cannot find the concentration without a volume. This is the only volume they give, so I must use this volume. Therefore, this volume must be the right volume, the non-excess volume. But that's using logic. That's using logic. That's not a good way to understand a question. A question is not supposed to be that. Do you understand what I'm saying, Elliot?
Yeah.
Now, if you still think that 15 centimeter cube is excess, I don't blame you at all. The question is bad. But there is nothing else you can do but to use the 15 centimeter cube, even if you think like that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for the sake of the 1 mark, even if you feel it's very wrong, you must use it first and then see what happens. Okay, but I am sympathizing with you. I think this question is bad. Double interpretation. Very bad. Okay. Now, Nicholas, how can I help you? Last help for today. Can you find the line OR?
The line OR?
Yeah.
No. I mean, wait. I mean,
surprisingly,
you can.
0. Correct. Not correct. Which kind of tells you the C one. Kind of tells you the C.
No. As in the M. What is the M? I need to find the gradient.
Hey, alamak, read the question. The question tells the M.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Alamak.
I feel stupid again.
But you're way ahead of class. So totally no problem. Good for you. If this is before exam, I whack you. But there's no reason for me to whack you right now. You're good.
So that's C is just 0.
I want to see. Yeah. So I want to see the line OR, please.
Wait, the C is just y-intercept. The C will always be 0 the entire time.
Yeah, I know. I know. So what's the line?
So it's literally just y equals x.
Very good. Okay. Now, therefore, because you have the 2 lines, you can intersect
so isn't it
them
just
and
x
find
equal 1/3 x plus 1?
No. You need to find the R. Using these two lines, you need to find R.
Yeah, no, I have to find the intercept, right? So I have to do an x equal 1/3 x plus 1 because they're both y, but like a neutral.
Correct. But for now, Nicholas, for now, I'm gonna stop first because I have to address the other student. Would that be okay? I have to stop. I'm already very happy with your progress. Believe me or not, you are already like maybe 2 days ahead. Okay, when they start this, I'm very happy. Okay, we'll continue next time. All right, Nicholas.
No, okay, wait, no. Before that, right? It's a solution just doing the like a normal thing where like I put the two gradients, like I put them together. So like it's y equal x and y equal 1/3 x plus 1. So I do x equal 1/3 x plus 1.
Yeah, correct. And then you'll find the answer.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Joshua, I can see you and you can. The volume feels a little bit too big, but what else can you do? And the concentration feels very big. I'm not comfortable with the concentration. Let me think on.
Hi.
Hi. But I think you're correct. Well, what can I do? I think you're correct. Okay, you're correct. And that's it. That's it, Elliot. That's it. Okay, for this one. I don't think you're bad. Just realize that you know you need to have used the reaction and you need to use the information that give you more either smartly. Okay, Elliot, let's do another question at least before you log out, right? Another question. Okay, Joshua. Right. Can I confirm one more time? Your holiday homework, no more. Nothing crop up, nothing new, blah, blah, blah.
As in what? What do you mean?
Do you want to discuss any
Oh yeah.
other holiday homework with me?
I think it's still the same from last week's.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Okay. And I don't mind discussing this with you. This is what we are discussing. All right. So shall we continue from page 7?
Yes, we shall.
Okay. We were talking about the nature, and I was telling you that I'm a little bit confused. The only thing I can answer is it must be a longitudinal wave, lah.
Mm.
Right? I don't know how to explain it. I'll just say that the displacement positive must be compression, yada.
Yeah.
Something like that, I guess. Right. And then where are we? Is it part B? We talked about part B already also. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're in wait, have you done question 8?
Question 8, you mean?
Yeah.
8? I don't think so. Right. So
Yeah.
give me a minute. Elliot, are you stuck with part A?
I don't understand what they're asking for. I don't get it.
Understand. Okay. Let me confirm in your reaction map first. We did talk about the reaction map of organic chemistry, right?
Yes.
Can I confirm that I have reached the ester thingy with you on that reaction map? Because that's the last thing. Can I
Yeah.
confirm that first? Okay. Then very simple. Just have the reaction map with you for reference. We're going to need it anyway, right? So first of all, I would like you to draw this ester. Because OChem is very visual, I noticed that they only give you the chemical formula, but not the structure. The structure is what you need, which is to say, you have to draw this yourself. Something very important to do in organic chemistry. Can you try to draw this, please? So that means you don't draw the two starting material. You don't do that. You just draw the ester itself. Can you do that? Can you try to do that?
Okay.
Okay, Joshua, question 8. Yeah, no, not yet. What is your question on question 8?
I don't know if it's proper to say the electrons from the finger flow to the metal disc because essentially it's being earthed, right? It's being grounded.
Where is the finger? There's the finger. Where? The top surface I can touch with your finger line. So now, why do you assume that the finger is grounded? Why do you assume that a finger is grounded? Can I just confirm it?
Because like
We are grounded, correct?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, unfortunately, it is not confirmed that we are grounded or not. In fact, if we wear a boot or a shoe, a leather shoe, right, without any metal, then we are basically insulated. We are not grounded.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wearing a shoe is a very effective, effective protection against high voltages. It means that, the electron will not flow through us because of the shoe, not because of us, right? There's an assumption. Now, my question is this, but they never define what? They never define whether the finger is grounded or not, right? Never define. The only thing you know is that a human body can actually conduct electron. That's all you know, right? So if you want to make the finger grounded, then write the word assuming one. You just assume that the person is grounded. No penalty for you. If you think that the person shouldn't be grounded, will help you answer. Then you say, assuming the person is not grounded because he's wearing shoe. Right? And that will cover your backside, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay. It is an okay technique to answer because they never define. So if that's what you want it to happen, you can make it happen.
So from here, I can say like the electrons flow from the
From finger to the disc, but maybe since it's grounded, then you say from the ground to the finger to the disc. Maybe just to be complete lah. Maybe lah. If that is what you want. Okay. All right. So Elliot, you are drawing the. I'm very
I
confused.
did not draw this one. I don't draw this part.
Okay. I'm confused because I think you draw it left and right flip, right? You're kind of flipping the side. Are you flipping the side or not? I don't know. Are you flipping the side?
No.
No, no. I understand. I'm like, okay. I understand your trouble. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot. Okay, might as well teach you this, right? Can I confirm that you only are starting the OChem? I forget where your class is.
We haven't done ester bonds yet.
Where are you right now in OChem?
I think it's like towards the end of the carboxylic acid.
What's the end of? Okay, understand. So very close. Now, first thing first, this CO2 is the ester bond. The ester bond is not very good. It should be either this like that, see, like that, or if you are you're taking liberty with the interpretation, it might be like that. But this is what you're supposed to be thinking. This is the ester bond. So I'm telling you straightforward that this is something that you need to pay attention to and you need to think about. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Now, the good manners, or rather the rule of the chemical formula states that you cannot mean this one. It must mean this one because it matters a lot. It matters whether it is this one or that one. And the second one is not allowed because it is written as COO. So it must be the first one. The second one must be written as OOC, if you get what I mean. Okay, it must be written as OOC.
Okay.
And this is written as COO, right? To prevent confusion, because you will see later in matters. Okay, so far so good?
Yeah.
So right now you're supposed to have a double bond here. Just be careful. Okay. Now to explain the CH2. CH2 is something simple. They're just using a shortcut here. It's a bit annoying. They could have just written it as CH3, CH, and then CH. Could have written it that way. Okay. So what does the double bracket have anything to do? Nothing much. CH3 is correct, and CH2 looks like this, correct? See? H and H. That's a CH2.
Yeah.
Right? That's your CH3. And here's another CH2. Right? So I mean, it simply means like hello, if that makes some sense. That's what CH2 bracket 2 means.
I still get it.
One more time. Isn't this CH3? Correct, right? That's CH3.
Yeah.
Isn't this CH2? Correct? Isn't this CH2?
Yeah.
So CH3, CH2, CH2. Ta-da! I'm so sorry, there's supposed to be a 2 here. This whole thing is the CH3, CH2 bracket. That's all it means. So
Oh,
does this make any sense?
yeah.
There are cases where it is more complicated than this, but in this case, I believe it is just that simple. Yeah. And you got it. This is the starting ester. Now, why is this important? Because they want the two starting material, right? So easy. I told you before, identifying the ester bond is very important. The ester bond is supposed to be, I just look at the Jamboard, it's here, right? That's the ester bond, correct?
Yeah.
This is very important because this you can break. Look, this is where you're supposed to break it. You're supposed to break it and then realize this part is the carboxylic acid and this part is the alcohol. That is how ester is made in the first place anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying right now?
Yeah.
The alcohol, you just add back the H, correct? And then the carboxylic acid, you just add back the OH, something like that. And therefore, you got the two starting material. Please give it a shot. Joshua, are you okay so far?
Wait, sorry, I'm on page 8 now.
Wait, sorry, I'm checking your answer. What? Oh my goodness, I'm very confused. Okay. Let's talk about your answer, okay? Now that I realize it, how come you say that the electron flow in? How could that have happened? And Elliot, that's totally fine. Okay, so part 2 is just a memorization, mean we just know it from now on. And part 3, yeah, does it make sense, right, Joshua?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, part 3, the answer is usually perfume and food flavoring, and they want something else. Okay, thankfully, there is a very important part of the syllabus which talks about ester. It's called polymerization. I mean, that's what we use ester for, to polymerize. If that makes some sense.
Yeah.
Usually, though, the answer is the perfume and the food flavoring. Usually, or they want something else here. Just remember the perfume and food flavoring. As for the catalyst, your teacher will give you very soon. Can we talk about B if you don't mind?
Okay.
So, what do you think? Is this in the syllabus or not in the syllabus?
I think maybe it is.
The leaf alcohol is definitely not. How do we know? Because they give us. Okay, so it doesn't matter, right? They already give us the structure, right? However, suggest a structure and deduce the type of reaction definitely in the syllabus, which is in your reaction method. You will definitely need your reaction. Okay, it looks very confusing, so I want to assure you first that one is in the syllabus. The leaf alcohol is out, and it doesn't matter because they already give the structure. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Now, what is this product which increases the MR value by 18? Who is the MR 18? Is it possible to guess who is the MR value 18 thing? It's a very common thing. Very, very common. Okay, Joshua, okay, right. Right, yeah, yeah. Okay, done. Yeah, and that's why it's positive. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, Joshua, if you have no other question, you are now at page 9, am I correct?
Page 8.
Page 8, page 8. Oh, page 8, okay. Oh, page 8, right. Right. So, Elliot, can you guess what is the unit 18 thingy?
No, I don't know.
Give me a very simple molecule that exists in your reaction map. Your reaction map have complicated stuff, but also have simple stuff. Tell me, what is the simple stuff?
The reaction map.
Do you have the reaction map that I made with you? Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
In your reaction map, there are very complicated stuff, alkane, alkene, and whatever. There are also simpler stuff. Yeah. Maybe you can quote one or two things which are simple in this reaction map. Simple, small, that kind of thing. Very
Hydrogen.
hydrogen. Okay, what's the MR of hydrogen gas?
I don't know.
Are you serious? The MR of hydrogen is 2, H is 1, so H2 is 2. Okay, the MR is H2. All right, so a bit too small for 18. Something else?
Bromine.
Bromine is more than 70, so doesn't work.
Water.
Water MR is
I don't know. Z18.
what is the MR of O? 16. H
Oh,
1 times 2, so 18. Okay, so they are trying to confuse you. That is H2O lah. So far so good. They are really trying their best to confuse you. Okay, so lead alcohol was reacted to form a product which increased the MR value by 18, meaning H2O is involved somehow. Make sense?
yeah.
Now look at this leaf alcohol. This leaf alcohol clearly has a identity of alcohol, like the OH. Also have the identity of the double bond, which is C double bond. So this is both an alcohol and an alkene. Make sense?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is look at your reaction map and figure out, is this the reaction with alkene? Or is it the reaction with alcohol? You just have to figure out from the reaction map which reaction involves water, alcohol, or alkene. You have two options.
Alkene.
And can you write that down can you write down the reaction then if you have percent? So can you draw the structure of the product? Okay, now Joshua, what is the problem with piping?
Yeah, I don't understand the question of it. State of change, made an experimental setup. so that there would be a smaller drop in the reading of the electronic balance.
Balance is there, right?
Yeah. So
Oh, I think, oh my goodness, this question is so annoying. Oh my goodness.
is it to
The
reduce
drops
like
mean,
energy?
no, the drop means two things. Can I guys confirm with you? This drop means decrease. This drop means water drops. There are
Yeah,
two different
yeah.
drops. Oh, you know that. Okay, I find that to be very annoying. Right? Okay. So you want a smaller decrease, right? You want a smaller decrease. How do you
Right.
achieve that? Okay. What is the decrease caused by? What is the cause of the decrease? Oke, Richard udah masuk ya?
Ya.
Oke, Richard boleh lanjut soal yang kemarin dulu ya, lagi
Oh
jawab.
ya boleh.
Ya, masuk dulu ke Jamboard seperti biasa dan lanjut. Oke, Elliot, are you stuck?
Yeah, I don't know how to draw.
Okay, do you understand that the reaction will affect the double bond?
Yeah.
Then open the double bond and slot in the water. That's what your reaction map says.
Do I
Correct.
draw it in like the proper way or I write down like
You just copy this guy, but you make sure that the double bond is, you can follow what they're doing because it won't make you feel comfortable if you don't, something, whatever, I just copy it, no problem. No problem. Again, Joshua, what is the cause of the decrease?
Condensation.
Due to, why is there water condensing?
Cooler air inside.
And where does the water come from?
The air.
The water comes from that. Oh, come on. A bit of biology here. I mean, the plant is there. If you say it's from the air, then why would the plant need to be there?
Respiration.
If that makes sense, respiration gives off water.
Yeah.
So the water, it will contribute, I'm assuming it contributes more than the water inside the air itself, and then it will condense it.
Yeah.
So the question can be phrased as, what makes the respiration slower or lower or whatever? Did that make some sense?
Okay.
It looks very correct, Elliot. Well, I'm impressed. It's correct. You're correct. Wonderful. Okay. I feel that turns out is very easy. That this question feels very complicated, and then the answer is just like that. If you feel like that also, good for you. Okay, Elliot, I think we have to stop here. Okay, you probably need to do the rest by yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Richard, kemarin kita sampai aksi ya, betul?
Ya.
Nah, now vocab itu very visual, so coba lihat. Ini polimer tuh ngulang, tuh, ngulang.
Yap.
Komponennya ngulang.
Oke.
If you can see that, then take one. Ambil yang ngulang ini.
Oke. Terus diapain?
Lipat tangannya. Ini tangan yang kiri kosong, tangan kiri kosong, tangan kosong, lipat ke dalam. Lipat ke dalam, jadi double bond. So far so good? Jadi asal muasal daripada polimer ini adalah sesuatu yang sangat simpel. Sesuatu yang keluarga alkin. Keluarga alkin ada double bond. Kok alkin bisa jadi polimer? Polimer itu sesuatu yang sangat panjang. Gampang. Salah satu double bondnya di break, terus mereka jadi punya tangan ke kiri dan tangan ke kanan. Ya kalau ada punya tangan kiri, tangan kanan kan bisa gandengan. Gandeng, ya udah selesai.
Mhm.
Intinya konsep polimer itu konsep kita bergandengan tangan sepanjang mungkin. Untuk bergandengan tangan harus punya tangan kiri dan tangan kanan. Ya udah pakai double bond aja buat dibuka tangan kiri dan tangan kanan. Nah, pertanyaan dia adalah begini. I kasih you hasil setelah kita bergandengan tangan. Tolong dong dicari tahu asal muasalnya gimana. Asal muasalnya ya seperti ini. Make sense?
Maksudnya?
Sekali lagi ya.
Ya.
Yang dia maksud sebagai monomer itu ini dia, ini satu benda ini. Ini monomer. Kalau
Oke.
polimer berarti yang panjangnya kan sudah bergandengan tangan. Kok bisa bergandengan tangan? Karena double bondnya dibuka, jadi ada tangan kiri dan tangan kanan. So far so good?
Ya.
Tangan kiri dan tangan kanan kan nggak boleh kosong. Jadi tangan kiri dan tangan kanan itu bergandengan dengan orang lain. Nah, siapa bergandengan dengan siapa? Ya bergandengan dengan dia sendiri. Maksudnya ada sekitar 5.000-an benda seperti ini gitu. Semua
Oke.
5.000 ini punya tangan kiri dan tangan kanan. Ya udah,
Berarti
gandengan aja.
jawabannya yang bawah sini itu ini.
Yang mana? Bukan yang ini, tapi yang double bondnya. Karena harus kembali ke
Yang
awal.
double bond yang ini
Ya,
si
double bondnya.
F.
Ya, double
Ini ya.
bond. Nah, itu intinya. Itu proses pertama polymerization. Dibalik menjadi monomer. Betul.
Oke.
Itu jawaban. Oke, nah ini perkenalan dulu yang pertama sama polimer. It's not that hard. Oke.
Oke.
Nah, sekarang kamu ke Google Drive. Masuk ke Combined Chemistry, aku seharusnya udah share sama kamu. Kalau aku belum share, tolong kasih tahu. Seharusnya aku udah share sama kamu. Kamu bakal pilih paper sendiri dan cari soal OChem. Kita udah maju ke exam question. Itu caranya. Oke? Pilihan kedua, kamu langsung masuk TYS. Aku juga oke sama itu. Kalau kamu mau ngerjain TYS topik OChem, I'm totally fine. Either one. Oke? Either one. Okay. Yeah, Joshua. Okay. You're still
Yeah.
stuck, is it? Okay. So you are not a photosynthesis guy. You are a respiration guy, correct? We cannot
Yeah.
photosynthesize. In fact, if you refer to photosynthesis, you will absorb H2O instead of release H2O. Not
Yeah.
gonna happen. Not gonna have water drops lah. So it's
Yeah.
not very helpful to think in terms of photosynthesis. Just think about this plant as the same as you. He respire, you also respire. Don't think about photosynthesis for a while. So far, so good.
But like
Okay. Think
respiration,
about you. Yes, respiration.
does it require like energy from the sun?
Respire, yes, respiration requires energy within ourselves.
Yeah.
As in it requires food lah.
Yeah.
So is there any way for us to reduce respiration?
Reduce oxygen.
Reduce oxygen. If I reduce oxygen, I will reduce respiration. You might be right. I mean, I guess that's correct. If you go to a higher altitude, you have less oxygen. I guess your breathing will counterbalance the lack of oxygen by breathing harder. I guess like your body kind of refuse to respire less, I guess. There's a refusal to it, I will do more breathing to get more oxygen. So it's right, but it's also not very easy to cause the body to respire less. The body will, try to make up for it. This is just your experience.
Related to photosynthesis? Because like you need sugar as well, right? You need sugar, glucose, which is
the sugar and the glucose is crucial, yeah, correct. For the plant, correct. For the plant. So are you saying that to reduce respiration, you have to reduce the sugar content?
Yeah, which is by reducing photosynthesis. Then you reduce energy. No?
I guess you reduce the food available. I guess so. I guess. And you also probably reduce the oxygen available also. Probably.
So
okay, fair enough. So let's say
because the question is it falls under the heat chapter.
Kok Philip kayaknya yang chemistry ini belum di-share sama aku.
Okay. Don't worry about the topic, Joshua. Even though good manner states you should be clear about your topic, but frankly speaking, in O level, they don't care. You can mix and match. If that makes sense to me. You shouldn't limit that question into a certain topic if the question even never states that. Part B, I believe, states that at least they give you a hint on the heat topic will be relevant, but he doesn't even limit other topics to be included. If that makes some sense.
Okay.
You shouldn't limit a question into a certain topic. It can be more than one topic. That
But-
they like to do.
But is this
Okay,
even
yeah.
physics at this point?
That one is a better objection. I'm a bit surprised. I am a little bit surprised. However, what can you do?
No.
They even say it's a potted plant. He introduced a plant, he introduced biology.
Yeah.
What is this, man? So if you have an answer, just answer. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Your objection is noted, definitely. But it's weird, the question. The question is weird. I agree with you. Okay, now, Richard,
Ya, minta tolong di-sharein.
combine, ya. Combine chemistry. Okay, betul. Ada combine chemistry and share. Richard, sorry, password emailnya apa nih?
Richard Chandra 571.
Oke, udah ketemu. Richard Chandra. Satu, and oke, udah, boleh dicoba. Jangan ambil yang SA1 ya, coba ambil SA2.
Ya.
Joshua, are you still stuck somehow?
No, I'm writing on my paper.
Right.
Physical.
So is your answer something like, oh, I should reduce photosynthesis lah, therefore I reduce respiration, something like that, and therefore I should do something to reduce the photosynthesis?
I just wrote down use less oxygen, but I don't know. I think we should just say, because I think if it's less photosynthesis, it'll be more relevant, but because you just put a box, because less energy.
So your solution is to put a box lah, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, as long as you say that concrete thing, then you can explain, because it reduces photosynthesis, blah, blah, blah. I think that's fine, totally fine. I think it is still on point because of the first sentence. Water droplet were observed when it is placed under the hot sun. He is already hinting something,
Yeah.
right? And I don't think by making it fuller, the droplet will be smaller. Actually, if you cool it down, the droplet will be bigger. I don't know. It might be bigger, it might be smaller. It might be bigger. Yeah, it's not guaranteed. Yeah, this guaranteed. Actually, I don't know. Actually.
For part 2, I
You know
can
what?
just say it's
Mhm.
radiation, right? The sun
Correct.
radiates gives out what
Okay,
rays.
let me explain why it's 2 marks in this way, right? First of all, you must mention radiation, right? Blah, 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 blah. That's fine. You must also counter the two other forms of heat transfer.
Okay.
No conduction, no convection. If you explain there is radiation, there is no conduction, and there is no convection, you're guaranteed the 2 marks.
Okay.
If that makes some sense. Okay, because you have to address all three no matter what the question is. Either yes or no. Either yes, radiation, no
Ini
conduction,
berarti
no
cuma
convection.
nyari yang O-chem atau nyari yang sulit?
Cuma oke dulu. Kita masih mantepin oke.
Multiple
2 question
choice?
per paper.
Multiple choice?
Boleh. Multiple choice itu a nice practice, tapi two also
Oke, aku
two
pilih
from dalam MCQ.
dua multiple choice, 2 biasa ya.
Oh, kalau yang MCQ itu usually more than 2. Jadi boleh sebanyak-banyaknya, tapi yang aku fokus, yang kamu fokus tuh yang section B lah, yang
Section B
non-MCQ.
2 gitu.
Pasti dua, pasti
Oke.
dua.
Oke.
MCQ boleh, no problem. Boleh, boleh.
Berarti masukin di Jamboard baru ya.
Jamboard baru, ya betul.
Yap.
Oke, tolong share sama aku.
Tanggalnya berapa?
19.6.
6. Oke.
6. Joshua, just to check you're okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, question 9, page 9 is a bit confusing.
Page 9.
Yeah.
This is section B, where nobody's surprised. Okay, so again, just to reiterate, you will expect a physics question to really give you graph or table, right? That is their favorite way of reading comprehension.
Yeah.
Now, are you confused by the reading comprehension or are you confused by the question itself?
Question itself.
Okay, the reading comprehension is okay with you. Just checking.
Yeah, I think more or less is fine. More or less.
All right. So you're saying that part A, you're confused.
Yeah, A1.
Now, here is the bad news. This is really bad news. Usually, no matter what, the first 1 or 2 question is always the easiest one. It's almost just reading. I haven't read the question, but I will make this assumption first. Part A, A1 especially, simple reading will be sufficient by that. Okay. Now I'm going to try and test my own assumption because it's just by experience. It doesn't have to be true. Richard, just to confirm, you're okay with the questions?
Ya, udah ketemu.
Okay, good. Dimasukin satu-satu ya. Tolong share sama aku juga nih.
Oh ya.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay. The answer even give you an answer key lah. So I'm quite confident it should be easy. All right. The power received per 1 meter square, and 1 meter square is definitely there, yeah, like from the sun by the solar panel.
I don't understand if it's whether it's model X or model Y.
First
Or
thing
does it
first,
not
you are
matter?
absolutely correct. No, you are correct. You're correct. That bothers me a bit. Bothers me a little. So 2 solar panels, right? 2 solar panels, and they are both tested. Okay, the question, I believe the phrasing is a little bit, could have been clearer. I have to check that they say solar panels. So they actually mean 2 of them, both, which is very annoying because I feel they could have a little bit more clearer, definitely clearer. I'm guessing right now that 800 is the total. I'm guessing. It is not a nice thing for the question to make me guess, but I think that's the best guess of their intention. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, give it a try. There is no better interpretation right now, right? Even if you don't like it, that is the best interpretation you have right now. If you have another interpretation, go and help.
Because I thought how I interpret the questions like averagely, so in like whether it's model X or Y, it's constantly 800 watts.
Okay.
But I don't
Tell you what, they give you the answer key. So whatever you do, once you calculate the X and Y, you will know what to do. So the question is kind of fair that way. It gives you a way out, I guess, something like that. If that makes sense. Maybe it's average, maybe it's total, you'll find out very soon. So still not a good question, but we work around. Right? Okay, Richard. Ada yang baru nggak Jamboardnya? Ada. Oke, Oke, MCQ. MCQ is difficult, so I don't mind. Oh, alamak. Ini udah ada jawabannya. Sudah. Oke, Richard, boleh coba
19
dulu ya.
ini,
Boleh coba.
yang 19 ini,
Oke, ada di reaction map. Ya, ada.
ya, 2C,
Definitely ada.
2CH6, CH2OH.
Can you
Jadinya,
please eliminate, tolong eliminate yang
oh,
salah dulu dong.
nggak
Yang pasti
mungkin sih,
salah
nggak
yang mana?
mungkin.
I agree. Tinggal B sama D. I agree.
Aha.
Good. Very good. Jadi
B nggak
yang mana
mungkin,
ya? Kenapa B nggak mungkin?
soalnya H2O kan. Carboxylic
Hmm,
acid nggak ada H2O-nya, ingatku.
Nah, masalahnya gini ya. In the reaction map, aku bilang gini, you do not need to know the reaction. Jadi di dalam syllabus memang nggak dikasih tahu reactionnya, bukannya nggak ada H2O,
Tapi,
tapi
nggak,
nggak dikasih tahu,
yang ini tuh kan combustion.
nggak dikasih tahu. Ya nggak juga, karena di dalam reaction map masih dikasih tahu, oh by air, gitu kan? Ingat nggak? By air atau by cheminophore. Ingat
Tapi di sini
oxidation by
soalnya
air.
ada tulisannya left standing in the air. Berarti kan oxidation.
Ya berarti by
Oxidation
oxygen
jadi
plus oxygen.
acidic. Jadi acidic berarti pinggirannya harusnya carboxylic acid. Yang ini bukan carboxylic
Ya
acid.
itu juga carboxylic acid.
Oh iya dah. Oh,
Itu CO2H, CO2H,
oh
CO2H itu.
iya. C3
Ya,
COOH. Oh ya.
ya itu masih. Terus oksigennya kan dua-duanya ada. Itu nggak harus combustion, bisa juga oxidation.
Oh ya.
Oxidation by oxygen bisa juga. Ini just pokoknya nggak mesti plus O2 itu combustion, nggak mesti. Tapi kalau
Oke, oke.
combustion pasti plus O2.
Oke,
Jadi
oke.
masih ada misteri nih. Yang mana yang benar ya? Ya kamu tetap harus cek sih. Mungkin B benar, mungkin D benar, mungkin coba cek balancingnya atau gimana lah gitu. Coba cek dulu. Ini misteri karena di syllabus nggak ada. Mendingan you cek aja.
Di mana? Di answer key-nya kan?
Bukan, bukan.
Bukan.
Cek balancingnya atau apa. Cek apa ada yang salah apa-apa. Karena kamu nggak tahu
Oh,
nih kok dulu
oh
ini
iya
kayaknya
iya.
bener gitu loh. Coba cari kesalahan gitu. Coba aku cari deh kesalahannya apa. Joshua, just checking, are you okay? So,
Uh, uh, I'm getting 800, but
as
you
in
know,
how? Total average or
846.
for?
Just for X, just for X.
Model X is 840. Okay, interesting, interesting. Let's try model Y and see what happens, right? Let's try.
I don't know if I'm using it right though, because I'm using the very
Which
first
one?
number for,
I believe your reading comprehension is a little bit better.
yeah.
Read again. Read again.
This is power produced by Model X, so it doesn't.
How come you're not reading from the start? Now that bothers me.
25. Okay.
Reading comprehension, and in this case, only reading.
Mm.
Oke, Richard, bagus sih kamu cek strukturnya, but the structure seems to be correct, right? Alcohol is alcohol, carboxylic acid is
Berarti
carboxylic
salahnya
acid.
pasti di sininya.
Mungkin balancing ya, Pak. Mungkin
Ya,
balancing ya. Mungkin nggak
balancingnya. Aku
balance
sih
aja.
pikirnya
Nah,
gitu, tapi
nah, coba cek dulu. Siapa tahu memang salahnya di situ. Coba cek dulu.
ah,
Ya, semoga lah ya, semoga ada salah lah. I mean, I already know the answer, right? So just try. Just try.
kayaknya sih D ya. B soalnya kelihatannya kayak ester bond.
Tidak, itu bukan ester.
Bukan ya?
Kamu cek balance kan?
Cek apa?
Balance nih.
Oh, oh.
Frankly speaking, it is very difficult. This one. Mana ya?
Oh, yang bener B.
Kenapa B? Karena tadi salah.
D soalnya ini kan ada O1, ini ada O2. Tapi pinggirnya sini cuma ada O-nya 2. O-nya yang satunya hilang. Kalau yang di sini ada O2, terus ada O lagi satu gini. Jadi 3 kan. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sini 1, 2, 3. Sini cuma 1, 2.
Tapi masalahnya ini dua masalah.
Hah?
Masalahnya itu dua.
O2 itu termasuk ini juga.
Kan two of
Oh
that,
iya, iya.
right? So unfortunately ternyata ada. Unfortunately ada. Unfortunately.
Bukan berarti ya 4 toh. Oh enggak ya. Oh ya,
Kan berarti
4,
O
4.
di sebelah ya 4 kan 4 juga 4 lo kira-kira O ya di balance lah. Unfortunately. Tapi troublesome lah ya. Trouble.
Kok
Udah,
aneh
gini
gitu.
aja lah. Aku sangat surprise soal ini keluar ya. Karena kamu nggak seharusnya tahu. I'm very surprised. Nggak seharusnya tahu.
Oke.
Dan jawabannya, karena mesti tahu aja. Jawabannya itu yang menghasilkan H2O, bukan yang menghasilkan H2. If you like ini deh. Hampir nggak ada reaksi yang menghasilkan hidrogen. Hampir nggak ada punya. Paling banter cracking. Reaksi kayak gini, reaksi normal tuh nggak ada yang menghasilkan hidrogen. Karena hidrogen sangat susah
Oh.
diproduksi. Tahu dari mana? Ya, nggak itu aku tahu gitu. Jadi hydrogen itu very suspicious gitu.
Hafalan
Nggak
mati
mungkin
gitu
lah
ya.
itu. Rada hafalan mati. Rada berdasarkan
Hmm.
unfortunately. Jadi ini soal kurang fair. Ya sudahlah, FYI aja. Biar nggak mestinya kamu tahu. Ya, for your information ya. Udah. Jadi tetap kamu belajar banyak. Tetap kamu belajar, oh ini carboxylic acid. Tetap kamu belajar something. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Oke? Yuk, lanjut. Joshua, are you okay so far?
Yeah, I'm getting it. Yeah, I got it.
So what's the conclusion for your side? How do you get 800?
So I did from the efficiency,
Okay,
I
okay.
did 1290 because it's in kilowatts.
Yeah.
Divide by the percentage
Divided by the percentage. Why would you divide by the percentage? Sorry, what?
times 100 equals to
Why not?
2.
Why you not? I'm sorry, why do it?
Kok Philip yang nomor 20 ini yang struktur formula
Oh,
gitu.
correct. No, you're correct. You're correct. Sorry. Yes, you're saying? Yeah, Richard.
Polymerization ini aku nggak tahu apa ini. Belum diajar.
Yang tadi itu loh. Yang tadi.
Tadi maksudnya?
Ingat nggak? Yang tadi kita ngomong ini panjang. Jadi asal muasalnya apa? Kalau soal ini asal muasalnya ini panjangnya gimana? Ya Bu, kalau tadi dikasih hasilnya, ditanya asalnya. Kalau ini dikasih asalnya, ditanya hasilnya.
I see. Oke.
Ngerti? Oke,
Ngerti.
dicoba. You're absolutely correct, sorry, Joshua.
So
And that's fine.
yeah, I did that. I found a J. And then this J, I
Okay.
divided it by the surface area.
Oke, udah selesai.
Correct.
And then
Okay.
for like one of them, I got like 791. And then the second one I got 799. Then I added it up and then find the average. Yeah.
The average is less than 800, right?
It's 795.5. So you round it up, it's 800.
So let me confirm that you did use X and Y and average something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess as long as we get the 800, I guess lah. So it's not total. You know what? You must be right. You must be right. Okay. The benefit of getting an answer key. All right. Okay. Let that be, behind us. Let's try to calculate part 2 lah. Shouldn't be that difficult also. Oke, jadi Richard memang sudah ada jawabannya, jadi apa boleh buat lah. Halaman kedua, Richard.
Oke,
Kenapa?
yang
Ada
D,
pertanyaan?
yang D ini benar kan?
Oh, sorry. Tapi ingat jangan tunggu aku. Aku cek dulu ya.
Ya.
Kerja yang lain aja. Jadi aqueous bromine itu kan no visible reaction tuh maksudnya yang identification itu. Betul? Jadi
Ya.
ini berarti not alkene. Maksudnya kan dia
Oh,
bilang konklusinya not alkene. Kenapa you jawabnya alkene? Ya aneh dong.
salah,
Kenapa you
salah
jawabnya
baca,
yang pasti salah? Ya kan?
salah baca.
Okay.
Oke.
Try again. Try again. You have the reaction map. Use it.
Proposed solution KMF. C bukan berarti ya?
Oke, coba lihat ya. Metanol. Nah, potassium manganate itu purple. Sorry, ada nggak di aku lupa apa pas tahu nggak di apa namanya di reaction map. Potassium manganate KMNO4
KMNO4
itu.
ya, ada.
Oh, itu purple. Oke, oke.
KMNO4 itu reaksi alkohol um, ke
Ke carboxylic acid.
carboxylic acid ya.
Jadi pilihanmu aku rasa benar. Oke, pilihanmu aku rasa benar.
Oke.
Oke, good ya. Udah mulai bisa pakai kan reaction. Good. Oke, terus unfortunately next stage itu udah dijawab. Jadi mungkin kamu baca aja for information. Habis itu kalau ada yang nggak ngerti kita tanya. Joshua, are you okay so far?
I think so.
Which one will you use? The Model X or Model Y? Again, it's very confusing.
It's the same.
Wow.
It's 0.94.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then 800 times 8.4, and then this is J, and then you put 940 over J times 100. You get the efficiency, I think.
I don't get the 8.4. Sorry, the 8.4 comes from the surface area. Oh, the surface area. Okay, good. But how come you're not using the 0.94? Sorry, where do you use the 0.94?
Oh, the 940, because it's in kilowatts.
I see. I see what you mean. You're using the 800, correct? I agree with you. You're using the 800. I don't disagree. I guess. I guess that's the one way to do it. Definitely. Okay.
Right. I think the rest should be fine. I think it was just part one that was really annoying.
Yeah.
I think the rest
I
is fine.
feel that is very annoying. I feel that's very annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's the right word. Maybe it's annoying,
Yeah.
not understandable, but it is very annoying. I
Yeah.
don't think a question should be phrased like this. Okay. So you sure the rest is fine?
I think it's okay. Wait, let me check.
I mean, it looks okay, but just making sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ko Philip yang C
Ya,
ini
Ecer.
tolong kayak jelasin yang C ini.
Oke, jadi C itu sebaiknya kamu bikin karena cracking kan. Jadi
Mhm.
kan dia bilang let's start with C10 H22, betul? Kan alkene kan, betul kan? Dia mau
Oke.
crack alkene. Terus kemarin kan kita belajar bisa 2, bisa 3, bisa 4. Nah, dia bilang cuma dua.
Aha.
Jadi hasilnya pertama compound I. Jadi compound I kan sudah jelas C2H4, correct? Ini compound I. Ini compound I.
Alkin sama alkane kan.
Ya, plus somebody else lah. Nah, somebody else kan seharusnya gampang ya. Seharusnya nggak susah.
Tinggal di minus
Bisa
kan.
kalau iya, udah gitu dong. Nah,
C8H18 ya.
yeah, and that would be the answer.
Tapi dodecane-nya apa?
Loh, kamu nggak tahu Dodokin, I agree. Tapi kan dia kasih tahu chemical formula. Who cares?
Oke.
Ingat, peraturannya gini, nama Inggris itu nggak penting selama you tahu nama chemical formula.
Berarti yang
Chemical
ini
formula
itu
is the best.
dapatnya itu langsung dari sini.
Dari ayah, kan dikasih tahu
Tapi
juga.
tahu bener itu dari mana?
Maksudnya,
Oh, gives compound. Aduh, gak baca. Yes, oke.
nggak baca. You have a problem with reading.
Oke, oke.
So, read lah, read. Ya,
Ngerti,
so read.
ngerti, ngerti. Sekarang.
Oke.
Oke.
Ternyata simple. Ternyata simple.
Ya.
Dan ini artinya, kamu ngerti soal, misalnya kamu ngerti situasi gitu. Topik ini kamu ngerti. Kan tadi cuma masalah baca. I mean, that's your problem lah, true. Tapi ternyata kalau bacanya beres, ya ternyata kamu ngerti loh. Bagus kan? Oh, benar ya. Yuk, kita coba yang lebih susah. Yang berikutnya lebih susah sedikit, polymer lagi. Gitu. Polymer lagi. Dan ini dikasih hasilnya lagi. Ya, dikasih hasil. Terus, kurasa nanti pasti ada soal tanya sumbernya atau gimana. Nggak tahu lah, kita lihat aja. Kita lihat aja. Okay, Joshua, just to confirm, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
As in, what is your question for the page
Oh,
10?
right. Yeah, it's more in part D, delta.
Okay,
Yeah,
part D, right, sure.
because
Okay, yeah, right. It seems like a very standard way of asking, right? So there's an additional R here, right?
yeah,
Okay. The current increases. Do you agree with that? You're saying?
no, wait,
Yeah.
hold on, wait.
If you don't
Yes,
agree with
yes,
it, there is a
yes.
okay. And your
Agree.
explanation is the total
Total.
result decreases. I totally agree lah. Actually, that's it.
That's it.
I mean, if you
Okay.
want to continue more, but I think that's fine. I think that's one.
PD across the 10 ohm is it decrease, right? It decreases
Uh,
because wait, no, it increases because
yes, very good.
40.
Very good.
What's the reasoning? I don't know how to, yeah, that's the part.
Okay, let me put it this way. Answer this one first, and then answer
Yeah.
this one second. This one is third.
Plus
Answer
40.
the last one first. Yeah, last one first.
Okay.
Answer the last
PD
one
across 40 ohm
Decrease.
decrease.
Why? Yeah, why?
Total
Why? You answer that first.
Total resistance decrease.
Which total resistance?
40, the resistance of the 40 ohm resistor and resistor R decrease.
Yeah, you must say that. You cannot say total. Then they're very confused. Which total are you talking about? Okay. The effective, fancy word, okay? The effective resistance of 40 and R. The effective resistance of 40 ohm and R is lower. Therefore, blah, 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 blah. Okay, use a fancy word. Effective resistance. Oke, Richard udah baca ya? Pasti agak membingungkan.
Functional group itu kan yang
Mencolok.
ini
Yang
kan
mencolok.
pinggir ini.
Jadi ya baca.
Yang P ya.
Ya, baca oke. Mencolok ya,
Ini
circle.
kan.
Tapi sebaiknya circle semuanya lah. Masih ada ya.
Berarti ini yang besar ini.
Bukan. Ini benar, ini juga benar. Tapi masih ada.
Ini.
Nah, itu juga. Dan itu. Nah, udah, itu semua kan? Nah, semua ketik. Mana? Oke. Yang mencolok kan itu.
Berarti bukannya mending langsung di circle semua gini?
What do you think? Mendingan
Enggak ya.
terpisah? Nah ya, mendingan terpisah lah.
Mendingan terpisah.
Betul.
Ini H-nya termasuk atau enggak?
Nggak usah. Cuma
Nggak usah.
sisinya aja.
Berarti gini ya.
Ya H atas juga masuk. Ya, lebih cantik. Ya, sih. Ya, ini top banget. Top.
Gini.
Nggak, H atas nggak termasuk.
Gini berarti ya. Sama yang pinggirannya.
Ya, cantik.
Oke.
Semua cantik. Oke. Nah, part BI definitely ada dalam reaction. Definitely ada. Cek dulu.
Apa ya?
Joshua, BI. BI pasti ada di reaction map. Pasti deh. Pasti deh.
BI itu apa?
Ini BI. B1, 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 B1,
Iwan.
B1.
Oh iya iya oke.
Pasti ada di reaction map. Coba cek dulu ya. Okay, Joshua, are you okay with the 4001?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Can you answer the 10 ohm, therefore?
Okay, so I say voltage at 40 ohm and R decreases, right? So since V in series adds up,
Yeah, something like that. Therefore,
therefore,
the PD across the 10 must have increased,
yeah,
right? Okay, that was what's the fancy word here? According to voltage divider, that's the fancy word. Of the total must be the same or the total must add up. They use the phrase voltage divider, they're very happy. Okay, that's what it means that the totals must add up. Okay,
according to voltage divider,
so because you already worked out the 41,
yeah,
so then the 10 one, right? We assume that that's the third option. So
Yeah.
according to voltage divider,
Mhm.
since the PD across 40 has gone down, the PD
Yeah.
across 10 must have gone up. That finish.
Ko Philip, ini
Okay.
yang
Yeah.
B1 ini bromine test, bukan?
I guess you can call it a bromine test. You can.
Bromine test, oke.
Terus observation berarti sama kan, cuma kamu nulis aja. So what's the observation?
Observation bromine.
Joshua, is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Um, the paper is tough because it's weird, I think. Your questions usually revolves on how weird the questions, and I agree with you. It's not that the topics are difficult or the questions are very convoluted, but the questions are very weird. That one it feels very weird from start to end. Okay. I don't expect your O-level questions to be weird in this sense. I don't. It's not a nice paper too. Is this from one paper?
Yeah, this is from a prelim paper.
It's a very weird, therefore it's a very weird paper. I
Yeah.
can tell you that papers are usually difficult, unfortunately, because not because it's weird, but because the question is difficult. I'm not sure whether that's a good news or, but it shouldn't be this weird. Right? This is like weird from the start to the end.
Right.
Okay, so Richard first. Richard, ini gimana nih? Bromine turns tapi kalau bromine turns colorless, you mesti bilang colornya bromine apa? Mesti. You nggak bisa bilang bromine turns colorless, tapi dari warna apa? Okay. Secondly, very surprisingly, observation itu nggak perlu sebut barangnya, cuma sebut perubahan warna atau perubahan bentuk. Gitu. Biasanya
Berarti
sih gitu.
bromine turns from brown to colorless when in
Jangan
contact.
sebut bromine ya.
Oh,
Jangan
no.
sebut bromine ya. The brown color becomes colorless.
Okay, brown color becomes colorless when in contact with fatty acid P. Itu
Maybe
enggak.
mix with
When
fatty acid
mixed
P.
with
When
fatty
mixed with
acid.
fatty acid
Okay.
P, tapi itu baru satu mark.
Satu
Tapi
mark.
kalau fatty acid Q gimana?
No visible change seen.
Occur. Yeah, seen occur when bromine is mixed with Q. Okay. Itu mark lah. Itu kira-kira. Mesti sebut dua-duanya, bisa kan?
Oke.
Jangan cuma satu doang. Tahu dari mana bedakan? Ya udah, itu terima. Okay, not so bad lah ya, not so bad, Richard. Another paper, please. The other questions. You should be more confident as you do more. Joshua, what is the problem with this new one?
Wait, I gotta, but I think, is it a conceptual thing? Because
Uh,
um, when the pressure increases, when you like squeeze the bag, right? You're not changing the energy, no?
okay, right, okay, I understand what you're saying, right,
But I don't
okay.
know. I don't know.
So one more time, this is what I teach you.
Hmm.
You must talk about it from the molecules point of view. So what do I mean by that? Pressure, temperature, and volume. Pressure, temperature, and volume are our point of view, but they teach you what their point of view. So their point of view is temperature is faster, correct? Faster speed line, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Volume is, empty space line in between, right? The
Yeah.
space between space. Now, pressure is a little bit more difficult. Pressure is a combination of two things. The frequency of the collision, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
frequency of the collision and the strength or the force of the collision,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
which both are definitely affected by V and T. Definitely. That's why pressure is very complicated to describe. You have to describe the frequency of the collision, increase or decrease, and then suddenly you have to explain the why. The why is either faster or less empty space. Either one, right?
Yeah.
Force of collision increase, okay, fair enough. Not affected by the empty space, just affected by the speed. So the speed
Yeah.
affects both the frequency and the force, but the empty space only affect the frequency. So now explain in terms of molecule why the pressure affects it. No matter what you explain, it will be like this one. So it is being compressed. Compress is our point of view. From their point of view, what happened first? What is the effective pressure, temperature, or
Less
volume first?
V.
Less V. Okay, so less empty space in between the molecule, right?
Yeah.
The temperature is constant, which is to say it is not faster. Nice, right? You have to deal with that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You already know the answer, right? Because the volume, the empty space between the molecule is smaller, the frequency of the collision increases. Therefore, pressure increases. Tara.
Oh, wait. I'm reading this wrongly. Wow.
Oh, what's going on here?
Wow. I thought,
Wow. Mhm.
never mind. I thought it was why temperature increases as pressure increases. Or like why temperature increases as it's being compressed.
Very confusing.
Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah.
I didn't read. I
Okay.
didn't read. No, that's not good. All
So
right.
you're saying that you could have done it?
Yeah. Never mind.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Richard, sudah ambil question tambahan?
Belum.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Can we go back to page 5, question 11.
Page 5, question 11.
It's
Sure thing. Yeah. Yeah,
the
sure
wired
thing.
one. So part two,
Mhm.
I just say, since the direction of the magnetic field lines at wire P and
You,
wire
okay. I'll give you the full answer first. I'll give the full answer. You must answer in terms of vector. So that means direction and magnitude.
okay.
So
Alright.
at point B, right? At point B, the direction of magnetic line due to P and Q are opposite of each other. The direction that, okay? The direction are opposite of each other. Correct?
Yeah.
The magnitude is the same. The magnitude or strength is the same.
Oh,
Therefore, they cancel each other. If you just mention one, not the other, not gonna happen. That's why you're confused. You must answer in both terms. Then make sense?
all right. Okay, makes sense.
So this is always the case for vectors, which means magnetic field lines, forces, electrostatics, that kind of thing. A lot of factors like in physics. You should be using that technique frequently. Direction, magnitude, direction, magnitude.
So for the question 3, last time you said we have to use the Fleming's left-hand rule. And then do we
Yeah,
have to
yeah. Frame left
state
from
the direction first? Like the direction of the wire, the what do you call it, the field lines, and then the direction of
you
the
have
current.
you have to in your explanation.
Okay.
Would you like to try? Feel free to type something. I want to see how.
Okay.
Oke, Richard, pilih
Hmm.
sekolah yang mana sekarang?
eh sekolah yang paling sulit yang mana?
Pilih yang random aja. Kok kamu nunggu aku sih? Udah sekian menit ya. Jangan, di tulisannya jangan nunggu dong. Pilih satu dong. Pilih yang mana?
Hmm, ini aja. Asiris secondary.
Oke, let's go. Oke. Sipilnya oke. Sipilnya nggak susah. Soal oke ini lebih gampang. Let's
Oke. Mana ya oke me? Nggak kelihatan aku.
MCQ
Oh, aku nyari
MCQ
yang section B.
nggak masalah. Section B dulu.
Tapi gak ketemu. Cek, lihat yang lain dulu.
Sebenarnya gambarnya cukup jelas. Oke, biasanya ada gambar. Jadi salah satu tuh ada gambarnya.
Yang
Masa nggak ada?
yang itu nggak ada gambari sama sekali ya. Kalau yang
Coba
ini termasuk Ocam atau enggak? Blast furnace.
yang mana? Enggak, Blasphemous bukan open.
Blast furnace itu apa?
Paling worries tuh ya, you don't understand. Tapi aku bakal jelasin next time. Pokoknya itu bukan open.
I don't know what I should write, but I tried my best trying to formulate this.
I'm sorry guys. Just a minute ya. Richard, itu A9 ya. A9 jelas banget. A9 sama B11.
yang
It's
sama.
very clear ya. A9 sama B11 itu oke. Coba
9
dicek.
pasir is secondary kan?
Pasir itu.
Oke.
I'm sorry, kok aku pencetnya Greenwich. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Kok aku pencetnya Greenwich. Sorry,
Oh
sorry.
iya, lihat yang
Lihat atas.
Greenwich saja.
Ya,
Bentar,
ya udah
Greenwich.
boleh Greenwich dulu lah. A9 sama B11. Sorry, Joshua. Actually, I cannot hear what you're saying. Just
Sorry. I tried to write down try to type whatever um yeah yeah, I tried to write down the explanation, but I don't know if it's right or wrong.
okay. The structure is clear. Okay, the structure is clear. Could you help me a bit? I'm trying to read the question one more time. I cannot see the current direction, right? What is the current direction in the question? I'm very confused.
This
Right?
is up, this is down, so it's going like this way. Wait, my bad.
Oh, I'm sorry, because they asked you to figure it out first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Sorry. Great. So you're right. So first thing first, what you're doing is correct. So the current is going inward, okay, or into the paper. I usually prefer into the paper, but that's
Okay.
fine. Okay. Then the direction of the magnetic field is the second thing that you put, and that is totally great, right? The direction is downward, and you are correct. Okay. By Fleming left hand rule, that's the only thing left to do, right? By Fleming left hand rule, the direction of the force should be to the left, and you just make sure that everything is correct according to the Fleming left hand rule, and you are correct.
Wait,
This is your 3 marks rule. There is really nothing else. This is your 3 marks. This is a wonderful and correct and perfect 3 marks.
wait, sorry. I
Really?
just want to know how to use the
Mhm.
left-hand rule. So can I turn on my camera?
Of course, we can.
So from the perspective of wire Q, right?
I'm sorry. Where's your video? I'm sorry. Oh, there you go. Sorry. Let me put it down. Just a minute. Sorry. Richard, udah masukin belum soal? Richard?
Udah, satu tok tapi lagi kita kerjain.
B9 sama apa 9 sama 11.
Oh, 11.
A9 sama B11. Sorry, kok nggak ada di Jamboardnya ya? Masukin ke mana tuh?
Page
Oh, ya
3.
ampun, di halaman itu. I'm sorry, di halaman itu. I'm sorry. Yeah, I understand.
Apa
Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, Joshua, your left hand.
So
Let me see for your wall. Your left hand
left.
is okay. This looks like your right. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make an adjustment. Okay, understand? No, don't change. Use your left hand. I will follow you. Okay, then what do you do?
So from the perspective of Q, because it's going
Yeah.
inwards, right? So because it's at some point it's going upwards. If you look at B, it's going up. So do I take it from B or do I take it from outside?
I'm sorry. Why do you say that the B is going up? Sorry.
At point B, because if you see the magnetic field, it's going like a circle, right?
Sorry. You want to discuss point D. Am I correct? You want to discuss point D.
Yeah,
Am I correct?
but I don't know if I should use point B or should I
Why
use
are you
the
using point B?
outside?
You should be using wire Q. Why would you be using point B? First thing first, in point B, there is no magnetic field.
Okay,
It's zero.
never mind. I see. All right, okay. All right, I get it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be using point Q.
Yeah, it's zero. Okay. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So zero doesn't make sense. And furthermore, there is no current in point B. So there is no magnetic field and there's no current. So there is no point magnetic sense. There's no point magnetic sense.
So if it's
good question still.
If it's both in different directions, so if it's going like this way, we call it. So do I take it from this point? Wait, hold on.
Should draw something or you draw something.
It's like that, right? If it's different directions. And then like the outside has no
You are no longer talking about Fleming left-hand rule, correct? You're just talking about the drawing of the magnetic field.
Yeah, if it's a different one, if one is going outwards and one is going inwards, do I use? You know, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Never mind. Yeah, no, it's okay. Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Feel free to ask more, yeah. This
Yeah.
question kind of encompasses everything you need to know, right? It's not bad.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Joshua, find other difficult or weird questions for us if you have. Oke, Richard, tak bilang udah kenyang soal B itu kamu memang nggak ada. Tapi soal C mungkin kamu bisa. Siapa tahu. Followers are very hard to break down. Oke, great. That's
Udah gitu
basically
aja
the
ya,
essence.
satu.
Kan udah very hard to break down, therefore blah blah blah, therefore you will feel the length feel blah blah blah. Itu. Pokoknya intinya udah bagus dulu deh. Jawaban kamu harus lebih panjang, just to make it nice. Tapi jawabannya udah intinya udah bagus. Oke, nah kalau yang B11 definitely semua bisa jawab, definitely.
Hmm.
Okay. Joshua, can I confirm that this is your holiday homework is done? Oh no, you have
No.
more. You have more.
Yeah, I have more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So, yeah, this one's a bit iffy. Part B and D, I'm a bit confused.
So how ultrasonic wave travels through water? I believe what they mean is simply longitudinal or transverse.
Ko Philip, halogen itu apa?
Ya. Sorry. Halogen itu adalah group 7. Jadi contohnya Cl2. Ini loh, soalnya dia udah bilang alkane. Itu udah hint kamu. Reaction
Substitution.
map alkane, iya, reaction map alkane kan cuma ada combustion, cracking, sama substitution. Nah, ini substitution. Dan halogen itu ternyata maksudnya itu nama keluarganya klorin, nama keluarga group 7. Group 7 itu namanya halogen.
Berarti biasanya cuma reak sama klorin kan?
Betul. So the condition is
Klorin. Enggak.
bukan
UV light.
UV is the condition. Yeah, that's the condition.
Sip.
Okay, so for you, Joshua, again, I believe that is what it means lah. Is it longitudinal or transverse? And then you just describe what longitudinal is, no?
So
That
I
means
just say rarefactions.
the direction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the direction. Actually, the direction of the displacement is parallel to the
parallel
direction
to
of the travel.
Okay.
That is that's the nicest fancy way of saying it.
All right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then,
So of course you can add the rarefaction and the convection, no problem. Okay, now part D, is it?
part D, yeah.
Okay, I suppose part D is something that has your more common sense, it's probably not inside the syllabus, right? It probably tests you whether you can understand the situation of the question, right? So it's an intelligent question. Okay, I want you to train your intelligence, or rather your general common sense. It's more like a general common sense, right? So let's see whether we can. Okay, he asked you about.
Ko Philip.
Yes.
Methane itu
C1.
C1 ya.
No, one.
C1. C1H4.
C1H apa? Ya, betul.
C1H4.
Terus hasilnya apa? Bla bla bla. Terus substitute hasilnya.
C1H4. Jadi substitution C1H3
Okay.
Cl.
So Joshua, the only thing I can give you is to give you hints. If I spoil the question, no point, right? Okay. Please notice that C is in between A and B.
Yes.
Of course, you notice that. But
Yeah.
please tell me, what does that mean? Probably. It means something lah, but what is it?
Fish.
Structural formula, Richard. Structural formula tuh gambarnya,
Oh,
bukan chemical
gambarnya.
formula.
Oh ya.
Mesti digambar. You're good at it. So, what do you think, Joshua?
It hit something before the seabed. I don't
Okay,
know.
something nearer lah. Something nearer before the seabed, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But
But how come? But how come it's lower?
yeah,
Right? Should have been
I
higher.
should
Right?
have put.
Which is okay. Okay. So, but you're thinking. That's what we want. Okay, what's going on here? It's okay. It's the hardest part. Think again, right? I, I guess I know why that, but
Ko Philip itu
I'll-
namanya methane chloride, bener atau enggak?
Bukan. Tapi I'll give you the naming karena kan namingnya kamu belum. Emang kamu belum. Jadi ini for your information dulu. Ini namanya methyl. Kenapa tahu methyl? Karena methyl itu nama dari CH3. CH3 very specific called methyl. Methyl chloride. Jadi salah dikit tuh.
Pakai Y.
Kenapa begitu? Nanti dibahas lagi. Ya. Oke. Betul sih, naming itu pasti satu mark lah. Itu udah pasti. Yes. Methyl chloride. Oke, lanjut. Now, back to you, Joshua.
Is it from the water? No.
How are you supposed?
What? Wait.
How are you supposed to know? Hey. Okay, put it this way. Yeah. I think for 1 mark, right? I mean, for a hard question, if we be practical, aiming for 1 mark is not that bad, right?
Yeah.
So I think you gotta, I think because there's no better explanation, right? So you gotta probably say, okay, C must be reflected by something closer than the seabed. Must be like, because
Yeah.
it's, it's faster, right? The only confusion is the strength, which is why the question maker also knows that. So the question maker kind of asks you to think about it also. So, but I think that means you'll get 1 mark if you say something closer than seabed. Okay, something like that. Okay. Is it by the water? Not very sure, but I can tell you it is caused by something which does not reflect as well as the seabed. That means, sorry, it's not in the syllabus, but this is our everyday experience. I can tell that. A glass reflects sun and transmits sun.
Wow. So, okay. So we're supposed to say it hit glass or something?
I don't think you can assume what it is. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to say there's a glass floating and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
you can at least give a reason or say, please give an explanation, suggestion, remember suggestion, that is not very concrete. Why the height is lower? Well, it's closer, but it's something which does not reflect as well. That's the best thing you can probably answer it. But should you identify the object? I don't think so. I think that's not called for in the question itself. I don't know.
Okay.
Let me put it simply. Let me put it simply. Some fishes, see, I'm telling you something outside the syllabus that you're not supposed to know, so don't take it wrongly. Don't take it as if you need to understand this. You only need to know this. This is a knowledge that you're not supposed to know, right? So some fishes does not reflect the some fishes, because it's a collection of fishes, remember, it's a group of 100 fishes. So you can imagine that there are gaps in between, but there are gaps in between. It's not as solid as a seabed.
Ooh,
So
okay.
some of the pulse goes through and some of it, you get what I mean? So I'm not making this up. It is makes sense, but I don't think you need to go that far. I think you can just say what I said. A bit more abstract, a bit less concrete. Obviously, you will be less comfortable with abstract. You'll be more comfortable if you think about, hey, it's a school of fish, and I can explain all. Correct lah, but you don't have to think about the school of fish if you can think about the abstract side of it. I'm not sure whether that helps you or not. Okay.
All right.
My point of view, believe it or not, I think about the abstract ones. I didn't think about the school of fishes. Right. So a few things. If you cannot think about the concrete stuff, think about the abstract stuff. If you cannot think about abstract stuff, then settle with one mark. Also good one. Better than one. Fair. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, this is to keep your morale high and to keep you from wasting too much time on the most difficult part of the question. Right? Okay.
Okay.
So school of fish, I'll give you that. School of fish. I don't know how to hint you. I really don't know.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Okay, Richard, methane is not C1 H3 ya, ada yang salah. Ya, okay.
Methane. Waduh.
Oh, kamu udah bener di sini, Pak. Dia agak ada.
Oh iya. Ups.
Jadi hati-hati ya.
Upsi.
Terus reaction yang di atas itu harus plus Cl2 with UV ya. Saat lo ada plus Cl2.
Oh, plus Cl2 UV. Oke.
Still very good considering itu. Kamu CH1H4, nah kamu kan balance-nya gampang. Lebih gampang, coba di balance lagi. Joshua, if there is any more question, if not,
I think there's more, but I can save it for tomorrow, I guess.
Oh yeah, yes. Okay, all right. Cool. Very happy to answer all these questions. Okay, I'll see you.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Richard, balancingnya belum selesai. Aduh, dikit lagi. Bener-bener dikit lagi.
Saya lagi mikir.
Kamu tuh melanggar aturan gampang. Kamu tuh coba balance oksigen, padahal oksigen tuh susah di balance.
Soalnya aku nggak tahu yang balance itu yang mana harusnya.
Oke, tak ajarin. Balancing tuh gini, tolong jangan salah fokus. You prioritas oksigen itu salah prioritas. Kenapa? Karena sulit banget. Oksigen itu sulit banget karena di kanan ada dua yang mengandung oksigen. Makanya you bingung. Coba kita bandingkan dengan C. Kenapa C seharusnya you punya prioritas? Karena C cuma ada satu di kiri, satu di kanan. Jadi gampang. Satu. Gampang kan?
Aha.
Bisa jadi dua-dua, tapi kita nggak peduli. Pokoknya mulainya satu-satu. Nah, masih ada pilihan lain selain oksigen. Tolong jangan cepat-cepat masuk oksigen. Contohnya pilihannya itu hidrogen. Kenapa? Karena cuma ada satu di kiri dan satu di kanan. Terus ini udah satu lagi. Jadi jangan diganti dong. Ini satu, ini dua. Betul?
Oke.
Satu, dua. Nah, baru sekarang pikirin oksigen karena sudah kehabisan pilihan. Coba sekarang pikirin oksigen.
Ya, oke.
Ini udah satu dan ini sudah dua. Udah di fix loh. Jadi ini kan jadi gampang. Masih bingung juga.
Iya.
Oke, gini ya. Kuning dulu kan. Keluar nih satu, sama keluar nih satu. Happy dong, ya kan? Terus hijau. Ini udah ada satu, ini keluar dua. Gitu kan. Nah, kenapa kok jadi gampang sekarang? Oksigen jadi gampang. Kenapa? Karena satunya udah keluar, sama duanya udah keluar. Tadi kan nggak ada apa-apa. Tadi kan kosong, makanya you bingung. Nah, sekarang udah 1 sama 2. Nah, berarti yang right hand side punya oksigen udah jelas. Ada berapa right hand side oksigen? Ada
3.
4. Ayo, please lah.
Kenapa kok 4?
1 O2, 2, 1 O. Yang 4. Belum, kok jadi bingung sih?
1 O2.
2, 1 O. 2 plus 2, 4.
Oh.
Bingung ya? Bingung ya?
Oh, enggak. Berarti 2.
Benar nih, benar. Iya, 2 ya, benar.
Oh, iya. Soalnya
Kembali ke, oke,
ini kan si O terus O
tuh.
lagi O2 kan kayak gini. Yang ini kan H
2O. H2O
H2O
itu
H2O gini.
tuh.
Jadi O-nya 4 di
Ah,
sebelah sini.
betul,
Berarti dari
betul,
sini 4. Oke.
betul, betul, betul. Nah, sekarang I'll give you another one before we close. Nah, katakanlah ini cuma 1. Katakanlah. Jadi pretend aja. Berarti O-nya ada 3, betul? Ya,
Iya.
kan bikin kamu bingung dong. Gimana caranya? Gampang,
Dijadiin
tulis aja
6.
fraction.
Jadi
Nggak, betul. Nggak, jangan jadi 6, Sasa. Tulis dulu
oh,
fractionnya. Menurut Mat, fractionnya 3/2, betul? 3 over 2 lah, simple kan?
aha.
Nah, lalu semua didodor kali 2. Gampang.
Hah?
Guru, gini loh, gurumu kan bilang, fraction itu salah, nggak mungkin itu. Betul? Gurumu
Ya.
bilang gitu.
Aha.
Nah, terus fraction ini benar karena mat. Memang betul secara kimia salah, secara mat benar.
Aha.
Tapi secara mat benar. Nah, gimana cara handle fraction? Aduh, gampang. Dodor aja. Kali 2, left and right. Jadi hasilnya adalah 2, 3, 2. Selesai. Lu masih bingung? Gini loh. 1, 3/2, 1, 1. Udah, secara mat benar, secara kimia salah. Ya kan? You nggak
Aha.
suka nih 3/2. Ya udah kali 2 semuanya. Dodor, whatever you do to the left, you do to the right.
Oke.
Kali 2 aja. 1 kali 2 jadi 2. 3/2 kali 2 jadi 3. Ya udah, kan fractionnya hilang. 1 kali 2 jadi 2. 1 kali 2 jadi 2. Ya udah, 2, 3, 2, 2.
Hah. Oke.
Nyambung nggak?
Ngerti.
Mat dulu, baru cam. Jangan maksa camnya. Mat dulu. Mat dulu, baru cam.
Oke.
It's okay. Ya. Nanti next time kita balance ya. Balance itu harus. Anyway, udah stop dulu ya. Oke. Good job for this week. I'll see you next week.
See you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.